What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm Brea Thorn. Sorry, had some audio issues there for a second with VLC. Usually I don't have any issues with VLC, but you know, sometimes things happen, perhaps. Always. How's it going? Hope everybody's had a great weekend. And I hope that, I hope you're fans of Spain, because they did win that World Cup. It's an interesting game, that's for sure. I'll say this again. I said this in the last stream, and I'll say it again. It's so funny, my character arc, my character development here, because beginning of the World Cup, I was just like, I don't care for sports. I'm not a sport ball guy. Didn't grow up with it. Didn't have anyone around me that was into it. But it's funny how having that person around you that's into it can really change things. So yeah, I mean, I'm still not really a big fan of like baseball, football. Basketball can be fun to watch, but like, I've got my reasons for it, but I don't know. I mean, just soccer. Don't at me, by the way. It's very well known at this point that that word was brought to us by the English. And then when we started using it, they're like, well, it's not cool anymore. So, well, so what? You taught us this word. Okay, deal with it. Anyways, soccer feels different. It's different. It's a little bit more like a chess match kind of thing, but in fast forward. It's very cool. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of it. That would be a bit. I think a bit getting ahead of myself, but I did enjoy watching the World Cup. It was pretty good. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Bone Shock, how are you doing? Natty, welcome in. Windows Natty now. Yeah. Everyone decided to reinstall Windows on like 3 hours of sleep. I did not have a good time, but I did it in the end, so I'll take it. Congrats. Welcome back to the dark side. What's up, Shanala? How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, so for those who were here last episode of the Nuzlocke, you'll know that I have gotten my 8th gym badge and can now prepare for the Elite Four. I just had to do some grinding to get some heart scales, and man, that grind is pretty tough. The reason you get heart scales is so you can teach your Pokemon moves that they could have learned while leveling up but didn't, or you can change their moves, do things like that. And I'm gonna be looking at the guide for the Elite Four, seeing what I need to do. This is very normal for Nuzlocke stuff, like learn everything before you go in, prepare yourself, all that. So I just wanted to have plenty so that I could do that. So man, that grind of that where I went to items, searched heart scale, quantity, 50. It took forever. God, like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, really. But anyways, I got plenty of heart scales now, so that's great. I can now prepare for the Elite Four, and maybe we will face them tonight. That would be cool. Yeah, I didn't have time to go do all that. I didn't. I was just like, hey, whoa, wow, we have heart scales. How did that turn into kind of a Christopher Walken at the end? It doesn't matter. Heart scales acquired. That's what's important. Kid out of nowhere? What do you mean? That golf movie. Oh, are you talking about like the Billy Madison sequel? Funny enough, that is one of my favorite 90s movies, and I didn't watch the sequel when it came out. I was just like, it's fine. It was fine. Like the ending was good. It was fine the way it was. Like, we don't need to add more to that. We're good. What's up, Rutu? Welcome in. But yeah, so yeah, I just if this was like my story playthrough of Heart Gold, SoulSilver in particular, if it was my story playthrough, sure, take the time, do the grinding, all of that. But a Nuzlocke is about the battles and just setting your Pokemon up for the moves they need to have and all that. So whatever. What, are you mad at me about it? No. Also, Bray, you're yelling at me. You're yelling at Happy Sports Ball Day. You're all winners. Now get out of New Jersey. I can't, and I cannot imagine what it's like over there. I hope that the Argentinian fans were well behaved and everything was fine, and that likewise the Spain fans were the same, well behaved, and everything was fine. I don't need to change date and time on Melons anymore. Sorry, I'm excited. I need to change date and time on your system for Melon DS anymore. With no game loaded, go to system, date and time. Perfect. Thank you. Great to know. How about we play the game in the daytime then? I don't know why I didn't just look for that. Okay, done. Now, because there's a lot of stuff in SoulSilver that is reliant upon the date and time of the totally real DS that I'm playing this on. So now that I know that I can fix that in the DS that I'm playing on, that's awesome. That really helps. So cool. All right. Cool. All right. Okay, so I guess we just jump into it. I mean, there's a lot to do. Let me get my stuff ready to go here. Okay, this, I haven't, like a couple streams ago, I updated my bookmark to be more caught up with where we're at, so I don't have to go through page after page again. But it's been a couple streams, so now I'm doing that. Because we have made progress. We've progressed. That's right. I'm now 4 pages behind here. 1 second. I'm going to be relying heavily on this to scout out the Elite Four. I just want to be prepared. Be able to. I don't know if when I go into the Elite Four, if I can change my Pokemon, or if I just need to have all my Pokemon ready to go. Oh, also we can level up Ambipom now if we want to try doing the setup thing. Wait, so this one said the next thing to do was not the 8th gym, but rather Ekritique Dance Theater, Bell Chime Trail, Bell Tower, Whirl Islands. That sounds like that's if I were playing the story. Unless there's really important stuff there. I don't know. Opened my last boxes of Abyss Eye earlier today. No SARs in 3 boxes. Jeez. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I mean, to be fair, I opened multiple boxes as well. 4, I think. And I think I got 1 SAR. Maybe. I need to, I don't know. You could get Lugia, but you don't have to, but it's Lugia. True. Can I get a Master Ball? Oh no. I just read through a little bit through the dance theater thing. One of the kimono girls is like, she explains that in order to persuade Ho-Oh, or Lugia for SoulSilver, to return, they needed to find a person who has the right bond with Pokemon. She reveals that it was they who gave the mystery egg to Mr. Pokemon and asked if he could give it to someone who showed true potential. That would be the Togepi that we got knocked out and then proceeded to put through hours of hard labor until it evolved. Like, oops. Lucianic Wolf, look at that. 110 stream streak. Good Lord. Let's keep it going. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. I think at this point in the game you're in, you can actually go get the 3 legendary birds too, but I could be wrong, and that could be post-Kanto. It feels like that would be a Kanto thing. You know what I mean? I could try to chase down the, you know, like Raikou and them, but I mean Articuno would be not Articuno. Sorry. That would be in Kanto. But no, I mean there's stuff that I could do there. The problem is this. There are battles to do for some of that, and I could lose a Pokemon. Getting a legendary is awesome, and maybe we'd like to get one. We could try to get one. But like even in order to start trying to get Lugia, we got to battle some pretty powerful trainers at the dance theater. That sounds a little scary. I don't like that city, okay? It's a very scary town. That's where we lost 4 Pokemon in one battle. I'm just a little scared about that, and I'm sure you can understand. You have to fight multiple trainers in quick succession, probably with no chance to heal in between. Now, they're not too crazy, but one has an Umbreon, another one has an Espeon, another one has a Flareon, and then another one has a Jolteon. Do you see where this is going? The last one has Vaporeon. So, yeah, I could prepare for that. That is just like, I just need to have MRI for Vaporeon. I can have, what is it? But basically, I pick a Pokemon for each type just to make sure I can take it down. We use a poison attack against Espeon. What is Dark Week 2 again? Someday I'll have it memorized, everybody. Someday. Today is not that day. Okay, Dark is weak to fighting, ha ha ha, Bug and Fairy, which Fairy does not yet exist in this game. Oh, there is nothing going on over in YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Thank you for hosting high-quality VODs for us. Appreciate you. But okay. Oh, you know what? This is separate. This is something else. Don't worry about this. Just give me a second. Can I just sign in, please? What the hell? There we go. Okay. Sorry, Natty. I'm just doing this real quick. I didn't do that earlier. My bad. But here we go. Okay, where are my licenses at? Okay, 1 second. Natty, I'm going to send you a DM in Discord here real quick. I think that's correct. Let me know if that works. Okay, give that a shot. Let me know. There's the login. It probably will have 2 devices on there. Tell me what they're called, and I'll tell you which one to remove. Because it'll basically say, hey, like deactivate one of these, and then you're good. But there you go. Okay. All right. I think at this point in the game you are in, you can actually go get the 3. Oh, right. I already read that. Okay. Back to the guide here. But yeah, if I want to get Lugia, I got to battle a whole lot of trainers here. I get the Tidal Bell and then pair it with the Silver Wing, which I think I already got. It summons it to its roost. Then it's over. Okay. This looks like a lot. This looks like a lot of stuff to do. But here's the thing. This is the 14th stream or episode or whatever, I guess, of the Nuzlocke. And look at the title. This is perfect. I got to go after the Elite Four because this is episode Elite 14. We just got Dragonite. I still need to level it up. You know, we have our Gyarados, which is very, very good. It might be what other we also have other Pokemon. Okay, let me look at this. Yeah, deactivate the one that says laptop. The one that says laptop, deactivate that. Okay, let's get into our game and look at what Pokemon we have. And remember, we're going to be able to teach them lots of moves and stuff. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. Have some faith. Trust me. Yes, that me. Okay. Let's see what we've got. What was I even... Where... Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I'm already angry. I hated that. But we're good. We're done here. I should probably... Like, when I have a guide, and I had to go back and forth like 9 times. I better have a repel on. Okay. And so many Magikarp. God, so many Magikarp were just like, hi! And I'm like, no! How are my Pokemon doing? they're fully healed right now. We're good. Okay, I didn't get the Dragon Fang. I don't actually quite get where it was based on its description. And I don't want to go back in there, but I mean, it's a really good item. I might do it anyway. Wait, is this where I wanted to do? I mean, sure. Let's see. Party Pokemon right here. So we have Quagsire. Mamoswine. I owe Mamoswine an apology. I thought it would be great for the 8th gym because ice typing and all of that, but no, they had super effective moves against it. So that's my bad. But ice ground, and it has earthquake. This is actually a pretty rad Pokemon. I think. I mean, it could be that season. Oh God, the scream. Season. It could be that season Nuzlockers are like you spent time with Mamoswine. You got leveling that up. Okay, that's cool. So we have Blizzard and Hail, the combo that always hits. Earthquake, which is crazy, and then Strength, which is an HM. But whatever. Of course, we have Dayquil. And, like, we don't need to get any other fire Pokemon. We can just have Dayquil. We also do need to do some leveling up. Now, here is our little special little guy here, Puff, who will become a magic dragon. With, look at this, extreme speed, Thunder Wave for Paralyze, Dragon Move Twister, and Dragon Move Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage isn't all that great, but always does 40 damage. That's not insane unless it's a low health, like a low HP Pokemon. Vicious Tornado to tear at the foe. It may also make the foe flinch. Flinches are amazing, by the way, but it's 100% accurate dragon type move. Thunder Wave is 100% accurate. It does not do damage, but it causes paralysis, which slows down the other Pokemon and also can sometimes keep them from moving. No, it's burn that drops their attack, I believe. I don't know that paralysis does that, but an extreme speed is the best priority move that does damage, like the best attacking, just straight up attack that has priority. Like there's quick attack. This is quick attack, but way better. Quick attack has like what, 30 or 40 power. This has 80. It's 100% accurate, and it goes before any other move. It's dope. It's awesome. Unless you're fighting a ghost type, then it is not either of those things, or fighting type. But that's just a couple of the many types. So yeah. We do have Pokemon in our team. I'm not wrong. Yeah, the Dragon's Den. Listen, I know most of our goal, like, I can't not be genuine when I'm upset. Like I can't not show that. And it bothers me that I get that way whenever I'm just annoyed or frustrated, but whatever. That's how everybody is, right? And also our priority for like YouTube shorts is to do like the pack ripping and stuff like that, but there's probably one in there. There's probably at least one in there. Just a little supercut of me getting angry. But yeah, we got to level this guy up. And I just got to show you guys how special. Oh, and we also have Espeon, and we have MRI. Like, we got great Pokemon, actually. Well, I mean, Espeon is not like the most powerful psychic type, but it is good. Quagsire, I already have a ground Pokemon and a water Pokemon, so I'm going to move you over here. Now, MRI is my only electric type. I should probably change that. Mamoswine, come chill over here for a bit. I don't know that I'll take you to the... I might take you to the Elite Four. I might. But, yeah. Oh, also, actually, I need to do this. Hold on. Yes. You go back in for now. We're going to go learn Double Hit. Because we have... Oops. It was a lot of, it was hold on. Where? I guess it's in your key items. Did I do something wrong? I must have just missed it. Hold on a second. Something ain't right. Where would they be? I guess maybe they're not listed here. I'll go talk to the guy, I guess. What the heck? Where are my heart scales? Okay. Might need to fix that. God, stand there. High traffic area. Hello. All right, give me a second. Okay. Well, so we're, hold on. Really quick, I want to talk to you guys about something. God, hurry up, make something up. Yeah. So yeah, I talked real quick about the, oh yeah, what's up? Dan Harvey, how's it going? Yo, man, SoulSilver is my favorite game. Nice. This was my first time playing it. Sorry, the music's gonna cut out there. That's weird. Let me put this music on. I don't know why that happened. This is my first time playing it. And that's, you know, I didn't say. Yes, my first time playing it, so probably not the best choice to Nuzlocke, but you know, I'm having a good time with it. It's a great game. There's a couple things that bother me, a couple little things that bother me, but like whatever. That's just classic games for you, right? Okay, 1 second. So have you ever done a Nuzlocke run in this game? Yo, what's up, Angry Beaver? How's it going? Welcome in. There we go. So I'm not doing this as like a story playthrough, of course, being that it's a Nuzlocke. It's just like, get the Pokemon that, you know, whatever you find on each route, that's your Pokemon for your team. And then if it gets knocked out, it's out. You know, it's done. And beat the gyms, beat the Elite Four, beat the champion. And again, any Pokemon that you lose during those battles, like... So we avoid things like grinding for levels, because that's an easy way for some random wild Pokemon to get a crit, and then that Pokemon could, whatever you've been training up for an hour, could die. So instead... we use rare candies, you know? It's not the full SoulSilver experience. Some of the stuff, issues I might have with it have to do with things like, I get that maybe, you know, when you're a kid and it's like the, you know, the early 2000s, and like you're playing this game on your DS, and it's like, oh, I've got a phone. I get calls from the people that I've met and trainers that I've beat, and they're just like checking up on me. That's so cool. It's not now. It's a different... Society has changed. We don't like getting phone calls anymore. I don't think I'm alone in that one. So it just constantly goes off, and I'm like, why did I give that random hiker my number? I'm 10 years old in this game. Why would I do that? And why did he ask for it? That kind of stuff. It's just a little weird now. But otherwise, fantastic game. There we go. All right, bringing back up the DS. Here we go. Now, what I did was I was just rebooting it to see if maybe the items would pop in. That's what I was doing, 100%. Now, if we go to our bag, let's double check. Can't be too sure. It's not in the key items, is it? There we go. All right. All those 50 heart scales that I had to grind for. There they are. Okay. Now we need to teach Apom double hit because I'm a moron and I didn't listen when my chat told me directly, hey, be sure to get double hit because that's how you evolve to Ambipom. Oops. Astonish, huh? A ghost type move? Are you serious? That's kind of cool. I didn't really look at its original moves that much. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and we should just have to level it up one time. And voila. What? Palmolive is evolving. It's so purple. I'm okay with this. Congratulations, your Palmolive evolved into Ambipom. I don't like the hands on the ends of its tails, though. They're a little too udder-like. I don't know. It's not like regular fingies. It's weird. Okay. Now we need to do this a whole bunch for Dratini. I'm so glad they included this fast forward feature in the DS. It's the best. And that's the 9th time I've used that joke, and I am fine with that. What did I do? Well, that's another heart scale. Slam for extreme speed. I should keep my eye on the screen. Okay, well, that's fine. We probably want extreme speed, though. Like Silk Scarf extreme speed? Heck yeah. Agility. Just checking this. Relax is like, okay, just sharply boosts speed. I mean, that's awesome. But we don't need, this is why we want Ambipom, because Ambipom has, say it with me, class, baton pass and agility. So we just need to, now I forgot, there's another move I need to teach to Ambipom to make this whole thing work, to make all of our Pokemon faster than the other guys. Wait, so I don't need to learn agility. We're gonna go ahead and not do that. This is kind of crazy to just say, just because Ambipom can do this, doesn't mean we should do this. I don't know. But let's just keep leveling this up and we'll come to it. Oh. Going from one of the cutest Pokemon to one of the coolest. Well, okay, like the whole evolution line is great. The only thing that's jarring about it is the fact that it really looks like Dratini was supposed to turn into Gyarados. And Magikarp could have turned into Dragonite. Like they have design elements that match each other that it doesn't make sense. But other than that, still very cool evolution line. Really like Dragonite. Like there's plenty of Pokemon that I really like where I'm not a big fan of their pre-evolutions. I think we're Aquatail. Aquatail. Okay. Aquatail is very powerful. And yes, Dragonite is a physical attacker here, but you can like train it with the supplements and stuff to go more towards special attack. But it naturally wants to go at least a little bit. Look, attack at this level 33. Attack is 70, special attack is 62. That is going to increase, that gap is going to increase, particularly with the stage 2 evolution. But Aquatail's pretty strong. It's just not 100% accurate. And okay, Slam, we're not keeping Slam. That was a mistake. We're just going to reteach it Extreme Speed. Now, the funny thing, though, is Extreme Speed is like, it kind of makes the whole setup thing with Ambipom a bit redundant because it always goes first. But depending on what we're going to go up against, we need to see exactly what moves we want to put on Dragonite. And just kind of assume that we'll be able to set it up to have +6 speed with Ambipom, unless I am very wrong about that. That could happen. I haven't done my research on the Elite Four here. I was looking for a while because my internet went out, and I will now go back to lurking for a little bit to finish installing Premiere. Heck yeah, there you go. I also have a lot of like I said, plugins and stuff that work with it that are just like sitting there in the folder. So there's a lot of good stuff that you'll have that are just presets and plugins that where it's like the kind of stuff that would take a long time to do already done. Edit, like my thing to do, and this works, I'm sure, with a lot of other editing softwares, is like, okay, in this video, I see where my camera was at right here, and I want to do a punch in right here. So I do all my settings for my punch in, and then I just save that as a preset. And for the rest of editing that video, I would just drag and drop, bam, that preset that I made for that video, boom, wherever I want it, on whatever clip I want it. It's really great. It makes editing a lot quicker. And if a camera if it's always the same angle, then you never really have to make any more presets. You just use the ones that you've got. Plus, you're gonna want to use proxies, and that's something that we need to consider, is having proxies available in those folders, and then when we export it, we can use the high the high bitrate files. It's going to help with your RAM consumption there, your RAM, usage of your RAM capacity. It's going to help with scrubbing the timeline and just editing. It's just so much better when you have very low bitrate files. So, what am I doing? Aquatail. Do I want it? No. I can get it. Well, Dragon Rage is just okay. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to put Aquatail on there. We don't need it here, but whatever. What level are we at? We're at 33. Let's keep it going. I'm kind of thinking my level cap that I want to have is just wherever Dragonite. Well, I need to see what they are. Ooh, Dragon Rush. What is this? User tackles the foe while exhibiting overwhelming menace. It may also make target flinch, but it's not 100%. And I ain't about that. That power's really good, and the flinch option's cool, but like 75 accuracy might as well be 50 accuracy. It's not for me. Hold on. I need to check what level Dragonite evolves at. Oh. 55. Okay. That's pretty high. Now, I'm going to go into the guide here, and I'm going to go look up what level cap we should be at for the Elite Four. That seems pretty high. Wait a minute. I can go to Kanto now? Have I been able to go to Kanto ever since I got Surf? Hmm. Returning to premiere after years is going to be so sick, especially considering my last premiere was CS6 after beating the 8 gyms. Pretty sure. Okay, good. Yeah. And at this point, there is so much free information out there on how to use it really well, tips and tricks, and just new features, things like that, guides through that stuff. It is so awesome. So it says where I need to go. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let me just skip this, get to the Elite Four, see what I want to evolve Dragonite. I need to see if I can do it. Yeah, you gotta get all 8 badges, so yeah. Because that's where Victory Road is. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Got to battle Silver. He's got full on for Alligator now, so that's going to be tough. Come on, just show me the Elite Four. I'm sorry. I know this is taking a while. Okay. I'm just looking for, from the Elite Four to the Champion, what the highest level is. That's going to be my cap. And I'm not going to try to go up to that. I just want to not go over it. 46 for you. 47 for you. Okay. Jeez, that's a tough combo of Pokemon. Oh my God. This is going to take a while. Oh my God. Lance, what is wrong with you? And can I ask how Lance has 3 Dragonites and all of them are under level 55? How? It levels at 55. What the heck? Dude, Lance is no joke. Good Lord. All right, screw it. We're just gonna level Dragonite up till it evolves and then stop there. I'm not going without him. I just, whatever. I just need to plan that because it's been part of my plans since we got him. No, no. Well, I mean, yes, but no. Dragon Dance. Okay. Oh man, this is tough. Wait, no, hold on. Yes, it's a physical attacker, so... But Waterfall is its only physical move. Interesting. Dragon Dance boosts attack and speed, which is good because Gyarados' speed is not all that. It's not that great. But this is a status move, right? You're buffing yourself up here. But Rain Dance is what I wanted to have for like a setup thing for weather, right? But I'm going to go ahead and remove Rain Dance, put Dragon Dance in there for Waterfall to be even more effective. I really didn't mean to do that. Look, I said at the beginning of this Nuzlocke is that we're playing it fast and loose. I've never done one before. It is totally fine. I can use items, but we are following like many of the rules, just not to the letter, the spirit of the rules. Safeguard. Is that like protect? Creates a protective field that prevents status problems for 5 turns. Yeah, we'll skip that. I just want a Dragonite, okay? It's one of the best Pokemon ever. I just need to have it. Almost there. I'm not going to level all my Pokemon up this much. Oh, now you want Dragon Dance. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Thunder Wave is actually so good. Well, we're going to redo all the moves anyway, so just whatever. 2 more. And then, yes, Puff finally becomes the magic dragon it was always meant to be. There you are, buddy. All right, time to go deliver mail. Get to work. We'll take a look. Wing attack. Why do you want this? Because you're dragon flying. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have a powerful flying type Pokemon. I mean, I guess I have Crobat. 60 power plus stab is okay. It is a physical attacking move. And Dragonite, look at those stats. Attack 168, special attack 138. 138 is high, but yeah. I mean, this is the pseudo legendary, right? Isn't it? Is it the pseudo legendary for this gen? Well, I mean, first gen it was. I don't know, whatever. I'm not knowledgeable enough about that stuff. Illegal Dragonite trade is a market that unfortunately many dragon type gym leaders are being caught by. Doing. Yes. Okay, so we can teach it Thunder Wave again. We're just gonna do whatever. I mean, I wanted to learn Wing Attack while it's evolving. That's just cool. Okay, one of these things is not like the other. I am aware, but I am a little scared of Lance. Now, Dragonite's not the best choice for Lance necessarily because dragon type Pokemon are weak to dragon type moves. We probably want to do ice type moves, which we have. Let me see. Oh, come on. I'm like, yeah, we should be fine if we bring our Mamoswine, right? Because it's ice ground, and I'm looking at Lance's Dragonite's moves, and one of them is let's see, Thunder Wave, immune to it, Thunder, immune to it. Let's see. Dragon Rush won't do much. Good move though, but won't do much. Hyper Beam, that's tough, but it's very bulky. Cool. I look at another one and I'm like, okay, Safeguard. I have to watch out for that. It's going to do that. Outrage is scary for any dragon type Pokemon. That's very strong. Fire Blast. Huh, hold on. Ground is neutral to fire. Okay, but it's ice, so it's going to be weak to that. Dang. And then in the next one, it has Blizzard, which is super effective against ground. So like Mamoswine, really probably not the best. I need a straight up ice type Pokemon. Or just a different dual type. Fly is 90 power, 95% accuracy. It could be a good stab move over wing attack and it would free up a slot. True, true. You know how I like my 100% moves though, but like, yeah. Sorry, you're looking at a blank screen this whole time. Right now we have Dragon Dance. Wing attack is 60 with 100. Yeah, it's definitely worth it to go with Fly. And you think I'd rather fly on the back on a Crobat barely has a back to speak of. We want to fly on Dragonite, our friend. Twister, I'm probably going to replace with a different dragon move. And Aquatail could be good, but we've got Gyarados, and Gyarados has a couple let me see. Hold on. I know. Aquatail is 90 and 90 power, 90 accuracy. However, Waterfall, 80 power, but 100 accuracy. Pretty even trade-off. It's just not nearly as strong as Dragonite in terms of attack power, but it's also a little bit lower level. Those stats will go up a little bit. Let me see what yeah, Dragonite is crazy powerful. Here's what I want to do real quick. Let's go back to this guy here. No, don't call me. I told you never to call me here. Where? Anywhere. Wait, did they say there's an honest to goodness what? I missed it. Oh, heart scale, probably. Palm Olive, you have one job and one job only. That job is to tickle every... No, Fury Swipe Swift. It might need to level up more. It's supposed to be able to learn... I might need to get the TM for Substitute. So, again, the strat with Ambipom here is that we're going to it already has baton agility and baton pass, but it needs to survive these very tough Pokemon. So it's going to have to be higher level, right? Obviously, but also we want to have it be able to do substitute. Substitute sacrifices a quarter of its health in order to put a substitute out that the opposing Pokemon will attack instead of it. And during those turns, however long that lasts, I guess it has hit points. During those turns, we run agility, which sharply boosts speed, and then we do baton pass, making whatever Pokemon that gives us a free switch in, and transfers those buffs to the Pokemon that gets switched in. And if you're like +2 speed, you're gonna be pretty fast. And if you're +4 speed, unless it's Mamoswine, which is very slow, you're gonna be faster than like any other Pokemon at that point. So I need to look up, let me see. SoulSilver, Ambipom move list. Moves, okay, it's learned by, let's see. Yeah, it's learned by HM. So now I need to figure out where to get it. Goldenrod City Game Corner, 2,000 coins. I remember learning that. Okay. So I got to go get that. Were there any other move? We'll come back to this guy because we're going to want to like do a lot of move teaching. And there's also like the guy who teaches the very best moves, but they're basically all like whatever element, whatever type flavored hyper beam. Like, oh, this is the fire thing crash guy. It's 150 power, but you have to rest afterwards, and it's fire damage. That's hyper beam, bro. That's fire hyper beam. Okay. Oh, first off, we're fixing something real quick before we even move on. I'm gonna take your advice, Natty. That is good advice. I'll have to like do whatever I have to do to untrain Fly from well, I'm not gonna bring Crobat with me probably because we have Dragonite. And we're gonna take away Wing Attack. So if you're gonna get Hyper Beamed, Fly would dodge it and attack. That's true. Yeah, Fly is good that way. It is. It basically makes them waste a power point on from one of their moves. Have I taught anyone? Do I still not? Oh, there it is. I have a Flash TM, not an HM. But okay, here we go. We go to Dragonite. Everybody sing Puff the Magic Dragon while we fly to Goldenrod City to gamble. Let's go. You rare candy, ew. Lampfell? What's that about? Are you criticizing me for using rare candy in a Nuzlocke? Okay, are these like a new thing for you? It's very, very common. It's like the meta. Just use rare candy to level yourself up. The challenge of a Nuzlocke is not the ability to be dumb and go grind for hours to level your Pokemon, potentially risking them in wild Pokemon encounters where they could get a random crit. The challenge is to plan out your battles, beat gym leaders, beat the Elite Four, beat the champion. In a challenge, it's very common. That's what I'm doing. Read the title. Ew, he says. Ew, they say. Sorry, I don't know. Yo, Abra for 200 coins? And Dratini for 2,100. So can I buy coins or do I have to earn these? I just want substitute. I just want substitute. Yo, Silent Furies, thank you for hitting a 20 stream streak. What's up? How's it going? Substitute, 2,000 coins. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. I can't sit here just gambling this. Like I would if I was just playing on my own. But like, okay, I don't need repellent here. What's this? Is the picture? Okay, I can't do that. I can't. Hold on. Does this guy sell coins? Do they sell coins? I just need to know that. Oh no, I don't want to do that. All right, I ain't doing all this. I just need these moves. And this is something that like, if you're going to do this, okay, and you're doing this on your own, if you want to spend the time playing the game, absolutely. It was pretty fun, actually. But two things. I'm on episode 14, stream 14 of multi-hour streams of trying to get through this. And I don't want to. I don't have time. You know, I've already, we're not going to sit here for me to have the chance of getting coins. So, hello. Hi. Hang tight. Just a moment. Just saving. Don't worry about it. Nuz, and you have how many dragons? I have 1. 100 Ray would do that. 100 Ray? Are you saying like 100% right that you would do that too? What are you saying? You want to play the game? Okay, I don't want to play the gambling game. Here, let's get this going. Listen, there are people who every day they stream running Nuzlocks. If you have a problem with the sort of like the precedent that they set by by doing it the way that you see me doing it here, I'm like, there's certain things that I'm doing incorrectly. Like I have a Pokemon that's a little too high level. Okay, whatever. It's my first Nuzlocke. I'm really just trying to explore the game mode, have a good time. You know, I'm trying not to stress too much because Nuzlocks are apparently, as I have learned, extremely stressful. Holy crap. So, I mean, really, I could try to do this the absolute hardest way that actual Nuzlockers who do this all the time don't do. That makes zero sense, by the way. And then have such a terrible experience that I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to do another one. Or I could play the game the way I want to play it. Is your first Bloodborne on easy mode? No, I never played Bloodborne. I'm not really for Souls-likes. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is not the first time you've come in and been absolutely needlessly critical. So, oh, there's a timeout. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, you know what? You were a little late on that, Blue Zionic Wolf, or Natty was right on time, but either way. Bloodborne doesn't have difficulty settings. Oh, dang. Wow. Yeah, this isn't the first time Lampfowl has come in and said, like, the way I do things is the only way to do things. No, it's not the way the world works. Whatever I'm doing, if you don't like it, don't watch it. That's fine with me. While I was playing Pal, and yeah, I've timed him out before for being like that. Yeah. Oh no, is there not a way to do this? Please tell me there's a way to do this. I don't think there is. It's just SoulSilver with cheats on. Yeah, I'm not playing the story. I'm doing a challenge. I'm ignoring the parts of that challenge that do not matter. Yeah, I guess there's not a way to just add coins. That sucks. It seems that way anyway. Okay, well, we're not going to do that then. I am just going to add the TMs. I ain't messing with all that. It's not, honestly, if you want to facilitate a Nuzlocke, wasting hours on a side game is not challenging. It's just challenging your mortality. So if the game locks certain things behind doing that activity, unlock that because it's not part of the challenge. Okay, let's see here. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's 090. I'll just search it. Yeah, 90. There we go. Oh, he's out of here. And like the Souls genre, famously known for not having 78 different ways and builds to cheese every encounter, Bloodborne included. Yeah, no, I mean, basically there are ways to make I mean, I don't know. The thing about it is, it's not about like the character, basically building up the character, leveling up, doing things like that. The RPG elements of Soulsborne games that I don't mesh with. It's just the whole reflexes thing. Mine aren't as sharp as they used to be, and like it's not my favorite kind of play style. It's not my kind of thing. It's a thing for a lot of people. I'm just not one of them. Okay, so there's that one. So what do they have? They had flamethrower. Here, I'll just look through it here. Dude, an Abra would be sick, though. I can earn up to 200 coins. I can do that. I was at like 33 from one game. That I can do if I want to get an Abra. Why don't they want to show that? That's not what I want. I want to see the TMs. Okay. Oh, I can buy coins. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm good. I think so. Let me try it. Or I'll finish what I'm doing here, then I'll try it. Substitute, Swords Dance, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. Man. Okay. There's also Rest, but no. PM35. Ice Beam, PM13. Gaming for me is about relaxing, not frustrating my brain. Yeah, and also like I imagine for those people out there who this is like your favorite Pokemon game. You played it as a kid, and it really got there for you. It got gambling really cemented in your mind as something fun to do, and hey, look at all the great things you can do by gambling. I get that. That's a Pokemon classic right there. But no, I'm serious. Seriously speaking, though, if it's a game that you grew up with and you had a lot of, you had your free time, you had a whole weekend to go into the game corner and earn all these things. So you could take it to your friends, at school on Monday and show like, look at this Abra that I got. Look at this thing that I got. Yeah, I got Flamethrower. That's fine. But that's not a Nuzlocke. That is not what that's about. WX, what's up? What's going on? Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry I did not respond to that. I will take a look later on. Oh man, I lost my place. What was I doing? TM24. I don't think I got 24. 24. Oh, I did get it. Okay. What else is it? Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I'll leave those off for now. Okay, let me save this. There we go. Okay, we're ready to jump back in. There we go. Yeah, how goes the games? Well, good. I did just have someone who chose to come in and be a weenie because I'm not playing the game they want to, the way they want to play it, which is like, let me play the game I want to play it. It's one of those things where it's just like, it only bothers me as much as it does because I don't know. I just can't fathom why people feel that way, where they're like, you're playing it wrong. Give me the controller. What are you, 8 years old? Shut up. Like, I can't fathom how an adult person would think that that's a normal and good thing to do, Maybe I'm the wrong one here. I don't think so, but maybe, there's a chance. But it's good. We're preparing right now for the Elite Four, which is going to be a crazy series of battles that's going to put us through the ringer. There's supposed to be a counter, but I guess it's not here. Where I can like buy coins. It ain't here. I don't see it. It might be in the settled. Wait, hold on. Okay, I guess that's in. You know what? I can go to Kanto. Said there's another one in Celadon City. So that just ain't here. Okay. I really don't know why you can't fly from this map. It's really silly. The music in the game corner is sick though. Not gonna lie. Okay. So because I spent, countless hours playing a game where you flip Voltorbs, now we have a good amount of the TMs that we really need. I've got Iron Tail too. Okay. Okay, Swords Dance, Substitute, Flamethrower, Psychic. I have Drain Punch, right? I do. I really need to get a fighting type. I gotta get a fighting type. Now, the one thing I'm not going to do is go in and add Pokemon I didn't catch. That is not how this works. It's just if it's just an item that's behind some kind of like painstakingly long time kind of thing, that's fine. I'll skip that. But getting Pokemon I didn't catch or trade for or whatever, that's not how I work. Let's fly home. We're going home, everybody. It's been a while. We're going home. Dragonite to the skies. And then I can just like, oh wait, hold on. Let's say hi to Mom. Why not? Stop spending my money. I mean, hi, Mom. Oh, I've got money. Okay, I've got extra. Okay, that's cool. I think I'm okay. Just do what you can. What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Now, for those who don't like the way I'm playing this, watch closely. I hope you enjoy this part. They can all learn Substitute. I need to check something real quick. Because should I like try to do more than one, like Swords Dance, and then because like look, Dramamine and Puff can both have Dragon Dance. That is attack and speed in one move. It's only one tick of it. It's not and it's not a it doesn't raise either one sharply. But agility does, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We have a couple of these, so we can put Substitute on this guy. I guess we don't need double hit now, do we? I think we know who needs to learn Flamethrower. 95 power, 100 accuracy. Absolutely awesome. And no, it's not stopped from moving in the next turn. Dramamine can learn Flamethrower. This water-type Pokemon can learn Flamethrower. Interesting. Very interesting. That's a little better than Flame Wheel. Now, looking at, of course, we're going to level them up some. But looking at the specs here, Typhlosion is a special attacker. So Flame Wheel was not the best move to have initially. But we also don't need Lava Plume. Now, Lava Plume is good if you have, like, let's say a Pokemon, like you're doing a double battle and your second Pokemon is like resistant to fire type attacks. You use Lava Plume to attack everything on the field. And then if it's super effective against the opposing two Pokemon or even one of them, that can be useful. But it does damage your own Pokemon as well. That's the partner one. But we will replace Flame Wheel because, yeah, that's a physical type attack and Typhlosion likes special attacks. Let's see. Now, who can learn Swords Dance? This sharply raises attack. So my question is, if Ambipom can learn this, do we do this instead of? It cannot learn it. None of these guys can learn it. Okay, it might be like for just, well, I mean, it's obviously for just specific Pokemon. I can actually look that up right now. Well, it's a normal type move. Okay. So, where is Lucario? Where do I get Lucario? I want Lucario. I didn't think about that. I want Lucario. I'm not weird. Of course I want Lucario. Cause like substitute, swords dance, close combat. There ain't no beating that. Oh no. Have you guys ever looked up what Lucario's name is in Japanese? I'm not saying. You should look it up. Where do I get it? Well, you don't know where I get Riolu, right? That's how I would figure this out. There we go. Found it. Okay. Safari Zone? I got to do the Safari Zone? Oh. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Of course it does. Okay, Safari Zone with blocks after leveled up. What do you mean? Details. Oh, man. It looks like a whole bunch of stuff I got to do. I really want Lucario, though. But I would do it. Like, if it's catching a Pokemon, we're not cheesing that. There's no way. Not for that. Okay, what about... Are those the ones I did? I guess that's all the ones. Thunder. Oh, no, not... No. Thunderbolt should be in here. Did I not do Thunderbolt? Figures. Okay. All right, let's do a little bit of leveling before I get on this route. Because, yeah, it's time for a new route. Time to catch other Pokemon. Well, one Pokemon on that route. And we're going to make our way to... for now, we're going to make our way over to Kanto for the first time. You're pretty high level. You're not going to stay on the team. You might, but Dayquil, you need some levels. That should be good. Joey, no. No, Joey. Stop, Joey. No. Okay. Let me go to the Pokemon Center, switch up who I have on the team real quick, because since we're going to be on the water, I'd like to switch over to... Is there no Pokemon Center here? Ah, that figures. Joey, please. Oh my god. Okay. Like, I can fly with Pfizer. I'm just not doing it. Just need to go to Pokemon Center real quick. Sorry, that's my bad. I'm just flying like 90 steps away. Don't mention how I'm on the wrong screen, guys. Don't worry. It's fine. I meant for that to happen. Nope. Actually, I need to finish this now or I'll be drinking it too late. I think I can teach Flash to Magneton. I should do that. For Caves. Got Nidoking. It really is kind of crazy how many poison Pokemon there are in the early game here. And we're gonna be catching something, so there you go. Okay, what are y'all's levels at? What are we at? Where are we? Okay. MRI is good. Nyx, I can get you up to 38, 39, something like that. Let's go. Wait, Giga Drain. Giga Drain. This is supposed to be my so you've got Rock Smash, False Swipe, False Swipe and Spore for catching Pokemon. Cut and Rock Smash are HMs. We cannot teach you Giga Drain right now, buddy. You're not really meant to be doing that. No, it's so unintuitive. Yes. You can't just like smash B to cancel learning it. It's going to go in an endless loop. Like we're playing Ocarina of Time, talking to an owl, and you don't watch what you're pressing. It's a bad situation. Trust me. Okay. Right? We ain't flying if we're in here, so... Or, I mean, yeah, we can fly back home. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh, okay. What now? Bray, where are you going? Professor Helm's been waiting for you. He said he has something to give you. Oh, okay. He did call. He did call me and say that. Oh, were you watching out the window? Leave me alone. That's what she just heard from me just now. Yes, I have something to give you. A whooping. We battle. Bray, did you already collect 8 badges? That's so cool. The professor's waiting for you. Yeah, I know. I was going to talk to him till you interrupted me. Damn. Hi, Bray. You never cease to amaze me. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. There it is. Got the Master Ball. I put it in the Pokeball's pocket. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate Pokeball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to noted Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of it than I can, Bray. By the way, we just had a group of beautiful kimono girls looking for you. Okay, that's... Bray, people are talking about you. I heard you helped kimono girls. What's that about, huh? Who is she? You've been helping all these people. You make me proud to be your friend. Bye. Okay, bye, I guess. The kimono girls are waiting for you at the Critique Dance Theater. I will just read that name and be like, those the consonants and the vowels, it just doesn't. Thanks for the Master Ball. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there if I can, not go there. That's a whole hullabaloo. I got a battle set. What are you doing here? I wonder what a kimono girl wants from you. Wow. Okay, fine. Why are you not evolved? What have you been feeding this thing? Oh, my Pokemon may be putting on some weight lately. Evolve it! Are you freaking kidding me? Let me go to Kanto! Hi, Bray. I just talked to you. Where do you think you're going? Wherever I want! I don't want to battle the kimono girls. Best game. Hi, Bray. Where do you think you're... You don't let me answer. You take care of that fat Meryl, and then you talk to me. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call your Pokemon fat. Well, I mean, technically you did that, and I am giving you emotional support. I hate this. Now I got to build a team for every evolution. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, great. Great. You know what? We're just gonna blast through this whole team. All of them. They're gonna cry. Forgot I was live. Editor, take that out. Do you see why this is going to be fun, Natty? Because I'll say stuff like editor, take that out, and then you could just not do it, I guess. Okay, let me see here. What are we going to be facing here that we don't want to, by the way? We don't want to do this. I was very specific about that. I don't want to do this. But okay. I mean, also, if I go to Kanto, apparently I have to face Leer or Silver. So that's... Are they going to make me catch Lugia? Is that why they just... Here's a Master Ball. Go talk to them over there. Go over to the whirlpools. Go into the caves. Oh my God, you caught Lugia. Okay. Lugia's awesome. Okay? Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I got stuff to do, though. Do you see the title of my stream? Game, what is wrong with you? Okay, let's see here. And to answer that, no, it does not. I cannot see. Okay, there... Okay, so first I have to face Umbreon. Then I have to face Espeon. Then I have to face Flareon. Then I have to face Jolteon. And then I have to face Vaporeon. So let's look at what we have. For Umbreon, we need Poison. We don't have that right now. So... No, not Poison. Not Poison. It's not Poison for Dark. It is Fighting... Bug, fighting or bug is all I've got. So I need something with a fighting type move, right? I was just looking at someone who had that. Who was it? Not you. It's not MRI. Okay, I do need a ground type for Jolteon. That can be... Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Oh, that's just good against grass. What am I thinking? I'm thinking Psychic versus Poison, not Poison versus Dark. That's not right. So yeah, I was right about being wrong. So good. Okay. Okay, so I have Gyarados for Flareon. Psychic is weak to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. I can put Bite back on Gyarados, or I can get... Isn't Crunch out there? 45 ACP, what's up? All right, I'll do that. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Okay. I'm actually, before I do this, we're going to fly back to the move teaching guy. Because some of these will be available. So, because I need to make sure I have the right moves here. I know, I'm spinning my wheels. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to skip this. I promise you. But I probably should not anyways. It's fine. It's just like starry stuff. That's not the goal here. And I was very clear about that. Like, let's see, for instance, what can I teach to Gyarados? There's Bite. I can do that to go up against Espeon. Okay, so that's probably what I'll do. Bite, 60 power, 100 accuracy, not bad. That will do for Espeon. Yeah. So we need to keep water on here. Ah, Dragon Dance, I don't want to lose that, but Dragon Pulse, I don't think there's anything here that's weak to it other than Dragon types. So we'll get Dragon Pulse again later. I guess. I still have a TM for it, so. So there we go. That is Espeon taken care of, and then Flareon right after. So that's one Pokemon for that. Now I need to figure it out for Umbreon first. Need something with a fighting move. So what we have, I think what we'll do for that is we'll go get Nidoking. We'll get Nidoking for Umbreon. Because not because of poison typing, I know, it's more because it can learn some fighting moves, right? So, right, okay. No, I hate that. It should be move Pokemon as the first option, but what do I know? We keep MRI for Vaporeon. We don't need to catch a Pokemon here, so it's going to be you, Nidoking. And against Umbreon, let's see what it's got. It's got Dark Pulse, Confuse Ray, Shadow Ball, and Last Resort. Last Resort? $140 power, 100 accuracy. Are you serious? Inflicts damage, has no secondary effect. It will fail unless the Pokemon has used all its other moves at least once while on the field. Okay, so I need to stop it from doing that because that's very powerful. Yeah, I hate that. I hate it. So, okay. Let me guess. They all have this. Every one of these kimono dancers is an absolute psychopath. Every one of these evolutions has Last Resort as one of its moves. Has anyone studied this? That is psychopathic behavior. This is like, I can't believe I can't progress past this because it's like, that is dangerous. It's a normal type move, meaning it's not super effective against anything, but it's dangerous. Man, I wish I still had Gengar because it's a normal type physical move. Oh, Haunter, I'm so sorry. Now, Espeon is not going to be helpful here at all. My Espeon is not going to be helpful here. So we will replace it. Well, because this is poison ground, I might not need Mamoswine. Okay, let's look at the summary real quick. Poison Sting, Peck, Toxic Spikes. There's Double Kick. Double Kick is going to be super effective against Umbreon. You don't mess with the Kimono girls. I didn't want to. It's very dangerous, but there's a possibility of you can knock them out quick. That's the solution. That is what we are engineering right now. We are taking our destiny into our own hands, and we might still fail. That's just the fun part about this. We might still fail. Let's see. No, that would be bad. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. Summary. Ah, yes, we can all do that. Everyone can do that. Okay, it's not impressive. Calm down. Okay, so this is obviously a couple poison moves. Toxic Spikes, if it was, the thing is, every one of these Kimono girls has one Pokemon, and it's one of the, every one of them has one of the evolutions. That is it. That is their whole shtick. That's great. But like, I need to see what fighting moves I can teach to Pepto-Biz. Also, looking at the moves that Umbreon has, Dark Pulse and Shadow. Okay, so Dark and Ghost versus Poison. Dark is normal effective and Ghost is normally effective. And let's see. Then they have, yeah, Confuse Ray is a status move. That is obviously going to be a big pain. Unless there's something that can help me shake off confusion. Some kind of, I don't know, berry, which I'm sure I cannot just go buy for myself, which is awesome. Yeah, we need to min-max this thing to get a fighting type move on here that will just decimate Umbreon. Now, for Espeon, as I think I mentioned, yeah, actually, it's fighting, the fighting type move. This is why I said I need Lucario. I need a really strong fighting type Pokemon. That would be amazing because fighting is super effective against dark types. No, not and psychic. No, actually it's half effective against psychic types. So no, that was wrong. Let me see. Psychic. Okay. All right. So I was going to say it's against psychic and dark. It's not. Fighting is super effective against normal, ice, rock, dark, and steel. That is a lot of types to be super effective against. Wow. I like fighting type Pokemon, but I haven't done too well with them in this run. I lost my Machoke, and I've never recovered from it. So, Pepto-Biz would be just for Umbreon. Then for Espeon, I said I had an answer for it. What did I say it was? Psychic would be Gyarados. Gyarados for Espeon. Cool, because it has a Psychic type move and then all normal moves. Psych Up and Swift. And then, of course, Last Resort. But that basically, we have to finish this thing before 4 turns have passed. And it's because it has to use each of its other moves once before it can use Last Resort. It's a pretty good strat, actually. Not going to lie. But anyways, so Psychic, we have a water flying type. And Psychic is neutral effective against water. And for flying, it is neutral effective against flying. Cool. So Gyarados is a good choice there. The next one, Flareon, again, Gyarados. Dunyan Rings, good to go. Then we have Jolteon, which Gyarados would look at and be like, hello, terrifying little lightning mouse. I don't want to be here. I am tired of all these lightning mice in this freaking game. It's always a lightning mice every generation. A lightning mouse. There's a new one every generation. Yes. Okay. I swear I was going somewhere with that. Okay. So fine. We bring out MRI. And I thought I got Thunderbolt. I guess I didn't. I can do that real quick. It really doesn't take long. Thunderbolt for that. No, obviously not. No, I meant Jolteon. Jolteon, we do not bring out MRI for that. We can actually maybe keep Nidoking out because it is ground type. But we don't have anything that's super effective against, if we do this, we need to bring Mamoswine for Earthquake. We need to bring Mamoswine for Earthquake. That'll be done. So let's do that. That's why I'm doing this while I'm in the PC so that I can do this all at once. Now, you know who's not really helpful here is Typhlosion. There is no Leafeon here. So, there you go. So, Psychic type right here with Bite. I wish I had Crunch. And then we need Thunderbolt, right? I need to get Thunderbolt for Magneton here. Then we have Nidoking. I'm going to look at what fighting type moves it can learn. There we go. Got it. And it can learn. So it gets double kick by evolving. It can learn focus punch, which I already have, I think. But if you get hit before it's used, then yeah, it doesn't work. And looking here, hold on. Looking here, our speed is 68. That is not going to be faster. So what? No, yeah, no, that's not gonna be faster than Umbreon. So no, not that one. I can learn Brick Break. Interestingly enough, 75 power, 100% accuracy, pretty good move. Can also break Light Screen and Reflect, so it's also got utility. Focus Blast, but we are actually we're even. Attack and special attack are even. So it can be either one. Focus Blast, 120 power, 70 accuracy. No, thank you. And Rock Smash. No, not worth it. Not high enough power. Now there's Super Power, which is 120 power, 100 accuracy, but it lowers your attack and defense. It's almost as if it's designed to one-shot something. Yeah, we're not messing with egg moves. Oh my god, what if we do a horn drill run? It is 30 accuracy, but your opponent faints instantly if it hits. It's one of those Oko moves, one-hit KO moves. Do a little RNG manip for that. Imagine it has to exist. Okay, I would say Brick Break sounds pretty good. Double Kick does 30 power, 100% accuracy. So it's 30 power times 2. It really, man. Okay, yeah. We're going to run what we brung. That's what we're going to do. I'd love to go and get a fighting type, but I'm going to have to do that another time. Like, go and get Lucario. Lucario's in the game, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm definitely going to be rocking that for the Elite Four, but I don't have it right now. Meaning the title of this one is incorrect. We're not ready for it. And the game won't even let us try. 8 badges, 8 schmadges. Who cares? You go where we tell you to go. That's how Pokemon works. Thanks, Pokemon. Appreciate that. Now, let's get out of this. I think we're good here, perhaps. I think we should have everything we need. Joey, stop! It ain't important enough. Whatever it is, I don't care. So there's Focus Blast. Drain Punch is not on the list. Is there anyone in my team who can learn Drain Punch? Because it's just awesome. It's so good. It's best with a fighting type Pokemon to get the stab bonus. But, like, you get a good portion of the damage you did back as healing. It's so good for sustainability. BT Dub, since I'm on Windows now, what was that audio mixer interface thing that you talked about last stream? That would be Elgato's Wavelink software. It is now... Oh, yeah, look, none of them. None of his. Wavelink from Elgato. You don't need to have an Elgato device anymore to use it, and it's supposed to be way better than it used to be, like really good. So, yeah, that ain't gonna do it right there. And Focus Blast is the one that, like, if you get hit, it ain't gonna work. I should teach this to Espeon, though. And none of them can learn Swords Dance, but... Oh, okay, guys. How does the Safari Zone work? I'm gonna need Lucario no matter what for the Elite Four. How does it work? Okay, I should just go and look. I don't want to do this anyway, so let's go check that out after I get Nyx out of the PC. For catching Pokemon, you see. We need a Riolu. I will do that every time. That is a promise. That is a promise. I will press the wrong button every time. All things considered, there's probably some catches I could go and do. Fighting Steel type. Let me actually get, just in case, well, no, we're just going to use this. We're going to use this. Yes. The Elite Four, 4 battles in a row, no switch Pokemon. I'm pretty certain you can heal Pokemon in between battles, but you should prepare as if you couldn't because it has been like 2 years since I played Heart Gold. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm down with that. Let's fly. Lance has 3 Dragonite. 3. We are not going to take it easy. The Elite Four plus Lance. Yeah. Wait, do I need to have... Yes, I do. I need to have a Repel on for now, not forever, because we're going to be in the Safari Zone. And we actually want to catch something. Super is fine. I think I have to fight someone, too. I think what we do here... Wait, did I teach Dragonite Elite Extreme Speed again? Because I really wanted to have Extreme Speed. It just steamrolls things with it, with that. Dragon Dance, Fly, Twister, and Aqua Tail. I didn't train it in any moves at all. I know I'm going back and forth, okay? It's fine. Then go to the move trainer and just get Dragonite ready to just mow down trainers, okay? This is fine. We're having fun. Right? Right. Dragonite, fly! You see? That makes it more fun. I used vocal effects. That's great. Thank you, 45. Appreciate that. What? Dragonite, I'm so sorry I sped through leveling you up. I really would rather not have to do all this stuff, but... where's Extreme Speed? It's doing the thing again. There we go. Okay, according to my wife, who is the biggest Pokemon nerd ever and love her for it, she said you can heal Pokemon in between battles of the Elite Four. Yes. But switching out, you can't do. You got to go in with the right team. That's usually how it is, I think so. Move to leader. Okay. What does this lady do? It is you again. Would like me to teach the best dragon type move? Oh, well, I guess sure. What is it? Am I not going to like this? What is it? It can learn this move, but it hasn't come to trust you fully yet. I feel like I'm being scammed. Where the hell is Extreme Speed? I thought it was... I should not have deleted... It was just because I was fast forwarding and turboing A. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Okay, what were Dragonite's other moves there? Let's just get the other moves straight, and then we'll be good to go. Yes, it's an honest-to-goodness heart scale. Shh, shush. Help me make him good again, okay? All right. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, both pretty cool. Honestly, very cool. Roost, Wrap, Leer, Thunder Wave, Dragon Rage, Slam, Agility. Dragon Rush, Safeguard, Wing Attack. None of these are ones I want. crap. Whatever. It's doing it again. It had... They learned over the decades how to have a UI be intuitive, which is great. Reason extreme speed is there is because the Dragonite line doesn't learn extreme speed by leveling. They are bred with those. So I messed it up. Checking something here. A lot of data. Calm down. Hurry up. Damn. All right, 1 second. Okay, I would have to rename the file, but every time I do make any changes, I back up the file. So I have a backup of the save from when it was just a Dratini. So, all right, everybody, hang tight. I mean, let me just reboot my DS real quick. It'll be fine. Oh no, it crashed. All right, 1 second. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. You can't even edit the Pokemon to put it back on. You can't do it. It's not on the move list. Not that I really wanted to do that. We're just going to change our save file, basically. Okay, I'll try this one. And we'll see if this one works. Yeah, that's just an oops on my part. Yeah, I had already changed it here. Yep. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can now streamline what I'm doing here. But yeah, wow. I messed up big time. Extreme speed is amazing. We do not want to lose that. Okay. Yep, yep, this is it. Okay, this should be it. All right. There were other things that I changed. I'm just putting that back in. And all this took a long time before, but now I know exactly what I'm doing, so it's all good. We're going to be done here in a sec. Okay. Boy, that was fun. Yay. Hope you guys had fun. Sorry about that taking a little while. And that you couldn't see any of it. We're back. Did I do this in the wrong one? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're golden. We're good and gold. We're good. We're awesome. We're amazing. Woo, buddy. Okay. Look at that. That was, we want that extreme speed. Yeah. In fact, just to be sure, I'm going to go ahead and switch extreme speed with one that I know I'm going to remove, Twister, in case I let down my guard again and I'm fast forwarding and hurrying through leveling. Oh, I got to do all this stuff again. Okay. All right. What do you mean? I absolutely did that. Oh, come on. Like, I know I've got these. I guess I didn't finalize that one. Okay. Well, that's not super important right now. I'm just gonna level this back up again. No. Hey, guess what, guys? My next Nuzlocke is gonna be in a modern Pokemon game. Just letting you know. Let's just level up Dratini the right way now. Oops, wrong Pokemon. I did this before, actually. And we did this. We got rid of Rain Dance here. Yeah. Which is not necessarily the best move, especially if we go up against like a fire-type trainer or something like that, but we can bring it back. We can bring that back. That was a leveled up move. For future reference, fun fact I just learned, Elgato Wavelink does not actually work in Windows 10, only Windows 11. Okay. Got it. Good to know. No, I don't want to learn Slam. Yes. I forgot if I kept agility. I don't think I did. I mean, I will replace Thunder Wave because paralysis is cool and all, but like, that's not what you put on like your setup sweeper or whatever Pokemon you're using for that. So, also this is what you put on the setup. Whatever. Just yeah. All right. I can learn it with a heart scale later. Yes. Just level up. Just evolve. Do your thing. Laser sounds. This is what evolution means in science. It's this and then suddenly it's that. Cool. Did I think I kept Aquatail, but I don't think I'm going to keep Aquatail on the final build. But it is an evolution move, so that's, again, a heart scale can teach it that if I change my mind. I forgot what Dragon Rush was about, but I mean, I'll find out right now. 100 power, 75 accuracy. Cancel. Yes. Oh god, this is so much. Okay. We might just leave it at this for now and go up to Dragonite right before the Elite Four. Okay, who else is on the team right now that doesn't need to be on the team? You, I'll handle you later before the Elite Four. Right now, we want to go get Lucario. That's actually, I think, a better use of our time. It's getting Lucario. Visor, I need to teach Fly to Dragonite. I do need to do that. Oh, it's not flying type yet. I can't do it. I can't do it yet. No! It's okay, though. We're fine. It's fine. We'll just fly on the bat. No. I will say, it is very clear that that mistake upset some people because we went from like 17 viewers to like 9. I'm sorry for those of you who didn't want me to undo my mistake and keep extreme speed. But it was seriously just a mistake. Inexperience, you know, and this is how I learn. Yo, extreme speed is pretty special on Dragonite. I need to keep that. In these older games. In the newer games, you would just go be like, hey, here you go, extreme speed, because you can have that move. You here, have that move. Okay. Bag, and we'll put a repel. We'll just do super. Wait, what? Oh, it is. Or I still have repel on, I guess. It has to wear off like in a second. There it is. Wow. Cool. Extreme Speed suddenly being a bread move was definitely sprung on you. Yes. The music here is pretty rad, though. No, I don't want to fight you just for a Pokeball, unless it's a really good one, I guess. I think I have a double battle coming up, so who do I want in that? I don't know what it's against. I hope I'm not weak to it. I shouldn't have Apom on me right now. Actually, let me level up Typhlosion here a little bit real quick. Oh, now it just learns Flamethrower. That's cool. I didn't need the TM at all. That's very funny. It was... Yeah, we wanted to get rid of Flame Wheel. There we go. That's fine right there. Because it's a bread move. Sounds... Couldn't you have just made a sandwich or some toast instead? Because it's a bread move. I thought about making a joke about it sounding delicious. Then I thought better, but... I mean, you did a good job, though. Yo, I got Shadow Claw. So I do have Thunderbolt this time. I did better. Who can learn it? I don't have MRI with me. So, of course, Dragonite can learn Thunderbolt. But Thunderbolt, isn't that a special attack? And, like, Dragonite's going to be... Well, no, it can't. It can learn it right now, yes. Isn't it a special attack and, like, Dragonite is going to be a physical attacker? Of course, I can put on Dramamine, but it has 2 HMs on it right now. Wait, hold up. Apom can learn Thunderbolt? Are you serious? Did any of you guys think that would be a thing? I did not. We're going to put it on Dragonite. Dragonair, excuse me. Because, hey, it could cause paralysis too. Ice Beam. I think Gyarados can learn Ice Beam. Of course they both can. Of course they can. I can't remove those. I really want to keep this. And I should probably have this, but I'm going to go ahead and remove this for now. We can teach it that again. Honestly, Gyarados is probably going to be good against the Dragonites, except if they have Thunderbolt. If they do, then that's obviously a problem. Okay. And, oh, you know what? Let's teach Psychic to Espeon. So we currently have Psybeam, which has been awesome. It's 65 power, 100 accuracy. This is 90 power, 100 accuracy. Instead of just leaving them potentially confused, it can potentially reduce their special defense stats, so it will get more and more effective as time goes on. But then there's Future Sight. Future Sight is kind of rough because you cast it and then like it only hits 2 turns later. Now that can be, I don't know if you have to keep your psychic Pokemon in battle for that to hit. Like, I don't know if you can cast it and then switch out. Never really been clear on that. But we're going to replace Future Sight. Psybeam is, well, actually, Future Sight's more powerful, but like, I don't know, man. Maybe we get rid of Sand Attack. Let's do that. If there's a really long, protracted battle and we run out of like Psybeam or Psychic, we can go back to Psybeam or Future, yeah, whatever. Okay, all right, Future Sight. So I have to choose one of 2 ways. I feel like this is the way. And I got to face these 2. Do we think we're ready? Let's try it. I don't know what level they are. Oh, okay, neat. I don't have to fight them, and I'm just paranoid. What the heck was that? Interesting. Cool sign, though. Okay, here we go. What the hell? No one wants to battle me. Now, this time I was like kind of ready for it. They're just standing there, menacingly. Okay, now we're on a route. I can catch something here. Alden, thank you. Appreciate that. You can swap after Future Sighting and it still hits. See, that has some strategic value right there. That's pretty cool. Not that I can say I know how I would use that, but I don't have Nyx with me, do I? Okay, after I find this place, I can fly there, right? I hope so. Because, like, this is... I keep annoying myself by, like, just making these missteps. You know, constantly bringing up... Oh, now I can probably fly here. Let's see. Let's find out. There it is. I can totally do that. Okay, and there's probably, maybe there's a Pokemon Center here. That'd be cool. There is. Okay, sweet. Sweet. I have no idea how the Safari Zone works. I've heard of it many times. I just don't know how it works. I think you can only use Safari Balls in there, which kind of levels the playing field in terms of efficacy of your Pokeballs, but not deposit idiot move Pokemon. That should be the first option. All right, my Pokemon catching Pokemon, welcome back to the team. Apom, we'll do our shenanigans later. Guess who needs to be leveled up? So where's the guy? Gotta talk to the guy. Where's the guy? Where are you at, guy? Safari Zone. This is where everything is thrilling. Feel free to come by and experience the wild. That's probably written by ChatGPT. Anyway. I feel like Pokemon really could do more of the JRPG thing of like placing random items in places. And that is a thing that they do, but it's not enough compared to like some other JRPGs. Okay. First off, what level are you, Nyx? You are level 33. Now we can raise that up to be commensurate with everyone else. Let's do that. I remember leveling up and I was like, wait, it can learn that move? It was Giga Drain. Oh, not, of course it can learn Giga Drain, but I was like, nope, that's not what you're here for, buddy. There it is. No, I meant to hit no. Like HM. HM, and then the two here. Actually, let me move this. I'll move it in a second. So we need to keep all of these moves. This is for 2 HMs, and then also Spore plus False Swipe equals caught Pokemon. So we're not, we're going to stop trying to teach Giga Drain. It is an evolution move. It can learn it later. Let me go and move False Swipe. I really don't like the HM kind of thing. It's really annoying. There we go. Spore and False Swipe. Ready to go. Now, back to this. Couple more levels. I think 40 should be fine. Let's do one more. Yeah, don't tell me they were playing such a banger out here. Oh, there we go. I forgot what voice I gave this guy, but probably old dude. Hi, I've been waiting for you. What do you think? This is a brand new Safari Zone. By the way, I just had an idea. Would you like to take the owner aptitude test? Are you going to sell my personal information if I do? Right on. Let me explain how the test works. It's very easy. All you have to do is to catch one Geodude at the safari and show it to me. They're in the grass closest to the entrance. It shouldn't take long before you catch one. Good luck. Hold up. 1 second. I'm not allowed to do that. It's the dupe clause. Can't do it, buddy. Where's my Lucario? Need a Riolu. Stat. I'll bet Riolu is like hard to catch. I'll just bet you. He's still under development. Still, okay. I'm sorry, but this can't be used yet. Warden Balba has a great plan for this machine, or so he says, but even we don't know what it is. It's a secret. Okay. So where do I go? What do I do? Hi, is it your first time here at the Safari Zone? Yes. At the Safari Zone, you can enjoy a safari game where you're given 30 safari balls to try and catch Pokemon in the safari. When you've run out of safari balls, the game is over. When you see a Pokemon, you can choose to throw bait or mud. If you throw bait, Pokemon tend to stay, but will become more difficult to catch. If you throw mud, it'll become easier to catch, but the Pokemon may flee. Have fun at the Safari Zone. Don't mess up. Okay, well, now see, here's the thing. I don't know how Safari Zones come, like how they're affected by Nuzlocke rules. No idea. I just know I want a Lucario. Like that's it. I don't know. Is there a Safari clause? Is there a Bray wants a Lucario clause? I don't make the rules. Wait, yes I do. Hey, I make the rules. No, I don't know. I really don't want to break the Nuzlocke that much, but I really would like a Lucario. Of course, this Geodude does not count. Welcome to the Safari Zone. And I'm just like, was that you? How do y'all sound? For just $500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open Safari Zone and catch whatever you like. Would you like to play? Yes, but could you like stop saying Safari? It's getting weird and it's losing meaning in my brain. I mean, I guess. I got to catch a Geodude now. That'll be $500, please. A fun rule I saw is you catch as many Pokemon as you can in one safari trip, but then you get to keep only one. That's a cool rule. I like that. How about we do that, but because this is absolutely new to me. I mean, for someone, there are people who have played this game hundreds and hundreds of times over the decades, if not thousands. And they're running Nuzlocke on this, right? This is my very first one. So what if I give myself 3 safaris and I do it that way? Catch as many as I can. The first one's probably going to be a wash. Like I've never done it before, right? I give myself 3 safaris to get 3 Pokemon. Every safari I catch as many as I can and then keep only one. What do we think about that? It's a little generous, but have you been paying attention to this? That's exactly what I wanted for my first Nuzlocke. To ease into it and give myself let myself have a little fun with it before it's absolutely devastation. You know what I mean? We've had some tough times in this Nuzlocke. Don't get me wrong. I could have totally done a clause where I have one death, like one up per Pokemon. Like it can get knocked out once and I bring it back. That's easy mode. We didn't do that. We had a terrible time in Ecruteak City at the gym. We'll call for you when you run out of Safari Balls. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it. So I got to catch a Geodude real close if I want to do whatever the Baoba guy wants. Do I still have... my repel wore off, so... Okay, bring on a Geodude. I want to get this over with. There you are. Okay. All right. So, I can throw bait to keep it here, but it gets harder to catch, or I throw mud and it might run away. So, we'll throw mud. That's just rude. Geodude is angry. Geodude is watching carefully. Wait, it's watching carefully. That makes it hard to catch, right? What if I throw another mud? Through mud at the Geodude. Okay. Geodude is angry. The wild... Okay. All right. Hopefully I don't run out of mud. So, not multi-mud. Single mud. Okay. Magnemite. We'll run. We have a limited amount of time. I do want to get a Geodude to get that little side quest done. It doesn't matter here in the grand scheme of things, but you don't tell me to like challenge me to. Oh, okay. Graveler. Okay. You're not a Geodude. Was there only one Geodude? Did I screw up already? I'm not catching anything, but I think I have as long as I have Safari Balls. Like, they're not going to limit me. Bro. Knock it off. Two safaris meet in the middle. There has to be a little challenge. That's fine. It's a good compromise. Okay, so I'm not sure I get the mechanics of this. It's not that crazy. Let's try it. We'll throw one mud and then throw a Pokeball. A Safari Ball, excuse me. Got to get the branding right. All right, get in the ball. Ball. Cool. Then I can move on to other stuff. Oh yeah, there was like a guide for this. Hold on. Not for how to do this. I'm not looking for that. Just a guide as to where it is. Oh, it just says Safari Zone flea rate is 120. I don't know. I have no metric for that. Oh no. Cool. What area would it be in? What the heck? Okay, Smeargle would be crazy, by the way, but that's more for competitive. There's Abra, but it's going to run away like immediately. Okay, so there's the plains, where I am now. There's the meadow. There's Riolu in the meadow. Okay. Okay, so I think that's... not this one. That's not here. Which one's the meadow? I think this is the meadow. Okay. Okay, so there's Paris. Are you in the meadow? Oh, Meryl would be so good. Freaking huge power Azumarill. But I already have Gyarados for water. Or Azurill is there. There are so many good Pokemon in the Safari Zone. What the heck? I could get a Gibble. Natty, a Gibble. This is too many good choices. Also, I should have changed the box to the next box in the PC just so that it's separated. Ah, Misdreavus. Murkrow is cool. Murkrow's cool. Okay, no, I just need to stop. Look at where Paris is. So you find out, make sure you're in the right area. So this is the plains and... Dude, this sucks. I'm really having trouble navigating here. Guys, this is overwhelming. There's a lot here. My goodness. Why haven't I seen Paris yet? Yo, Badoo? Okay, Paris is in the peak. And in the swamp, where there is no Riolu, but Bagon. Bagon is in the swamp. We already have Dragonite. We don't need Salamence. I know. It sounds crazy. I know. Oh my god. Beldum. Beldum! Metagross. Oh my god. Oh, it's too many good choices. I really do want Lucario though. Like, I am absolutely dying to get a good fighting type Pokemon. Oh, Mareep. Precious baby. I'm so sorry. I failed you. Okay, so Paris is also in the peak. This is not helpful. I wish I could just get on a Discord call with someone to walk me through this. But that is just how it be sometimes. Okay. We can't get Paris. We already have one. We have Parasect. We're good. I feel like this is a swamp. This has to be the swamp. And this looks like a desert area. After I get what I'm looking for, we can get whatever. I would rather like put many attempts toward getting Riolu than just get down to like a few Pokeballs and fail and have only one chance left. I want the second safari to just be like, let's go Pokemon shopping. You know, like here we're trying to get a specific Pokemon. Oh, that is okay. All right. It's funny because I have this has to be the meadow. This is the meadow right here. Okay. Now, did it say I have to be walking for this? Well, yeah, I mean, of course. Riolu's not going to be in the water. Surfing, right? Come on, Riolu. Come on, Riolu! Ah, Pidgey. Okay, here's a question. If it's one I haven't caught before, do I have to catch it if I encounter it? That could be an interesting rule and could put a little bit of stress on this whole thing. Let's go catch a Jimothy. Oh, the problem is I'd have to name everything. Nah, that would be too much sitting around trying to figure out medicinal names for things. I mean, Pidgeot, rather, cool, but no. Okay, that'd be, again, the naming thing, it makes it too difficult. On the next Nuzlocke, we are going with a much simpler naming scheme. You better believe it. Already got one. To catch as many as possible. I know. But the naming part is kind of a pain. I have access to the person who lets you change names, right? At this point. I'm at 8 gym badges. I must at this point. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure I do. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's Mr. Mime. Okay. Hi, Mr. Mime. We'll try to catch Mr. Mime for sure. Okay. All right. Dang it. People who know this stuff are just like, who have like, no, I didn't mean to do that. No, I pressed the wrong button. You think about the combat thing. You have to press A twice. Oh, good. A waste of it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You have to press A twice to get into your attacks. Here, it's already flashing on ball. That is nerve-wracking. Okay, I got to do this right. Come on, Riolu, please, dude. Please. Bruh. All right, we'll try to catch Pidgey. We'll do, I think one mud won't send it away. But I don't know. Okay. Cool. Now we have to name Pidgey. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. Common in grassy areas and forests, it is very docile and will chase off enemies by flapping up sand. That is a 4-pound bird? It's a foot tall? Didn't look like it would be. I thought it was a tiny bird. It's 12 inches tall. That's a pretty big bird. All right, what do we got to name this thing? Okay, we're just going to start throwing out random... Okay, Advil. Why am I typing on my keyboard? Advil. That's you, buddy. Oops. Oh, that's... Yeah, it's because I had Turbo on still from leveling. There you go. That's that. We're not going to be sitting here forever. We're not going to keep all of them. The point is you're going to keep one. Just take them to the name raider. I asked if I had access to the name person. Jotaro. See, I'm not doing anime characters. That could be the next theme. I would very much like that, I think. Yes, it's in Goldenrod City. Okay, then I can skip that then. But we have Advil now. We're not keeping it. I don't want Pidgeot. I want Riolu. I think I'm in the meadow. I'm not sure. Mr. Bime. Okay. I did one mud and it ran. So we're going to throw bait this time. Mr. Mime is eating and watching carefully. Okay. It appeared to be caught. Bye. Glad I wasted a ball on Mr. Mime. Oh, can't catch it now. I don't know how rare the Riolu encounter is, or even if I'm in the right area, but this looks like a meadow, doesn't it? It's got flowers. It's got flowers. They're right there. You see them. I see them. We see them. And this area here is, this is a swamp. That's the swamp right there. Very swampy. Super swamp. Right there. 100%. Okay. Meadow time, I think. Right on. Let me actually make sure Pidgey shows up where Riolu does. Why don't I see it? Oh, the meadow actually does look different. Okay. It's like lighter green grass than this. So we're going to go to the next area. It's okay. That ain't it. Where am I? I'm so lost. That sounds awful. This is not a meadow, that's for sure. That's not a meadow. This, no, is it? I think this might be it. Even though the grass is supposed to be, it looks greener in the picture that they have. Look, this is what they show for the meadow, okay? Here. That's what they show for the meadow. Cool. I'm glad I clicked that. I'm really glad I clicked that. Whatever. And I have not seen an area just like that. Great web design, Sarah B. Way to go. So where the hell is this? What is this area? There's no flowers here. There are some, but they were at like the entrance. See, there you go. But it, like I said, a lighter green, right? So this looks like the color of grass, but there's all this dirt too. I'm so very, see, this I thought was a meadow, as you can imagine. It's like a lot of leaves, but it's got flowers, but it doesn't look the same. I think I've explored every area and there's just no meadow. Okay, Riolu's also in another area, I believe. Let me figure out which one that is. Let's see. Am I dumb for wanting to get a, okay, what area is this? A wetland. The wetland. No Riolu there. Am I dumb for wanting to get a Lucario? There's only one instance of Riolu. Oh my god, I have to put in a bunch of objects to get Riolu. This is a nightmare. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a thing. You do this is so bad. This is so bad. There's a thing that you do where you do the safari quest once, get the Geodude, and then you have to get a Sandshrew in a whole other safari. And then you can start placing objects. And the only way to get Riolu is to have 10 forest objects and 14 peak objects placed. And it's after 70 days. Why don't they want you to get Lucario? I just want one of my favorite Pokemon. Why are they like this? And guess what? It's the same if you want to get Gibble. It's the same if you want to get Beldum, Torkoal. All the like really good ones are like, you have to spend your lifetime doing this. This is what you call padding out the game time, the gameplay time. That is what you call that. It's why these games seem like you could play them forever, because you had to. I am so upset right now. I'm so upset. I hope you guys feel that it's a valid crash out, because we are right in the middle of this and there's no going back. I don't know what to do. And there's times of day as well. It's the time of day. Morning, day, night, different Pokemon that you get. Why does it go so deep? Why is this such an iceberg of a little game? Oh my God. Back in the day, people only had money for 2 games a year. True. And this is them saying like, oh, you're getting your money's worth, whether you like it or not. This was a gift to parents, getting their kids to shut up for months. Probably. Yeah, Gibble, 100 days, 13 plains objects, 17 peak objects, 100 days. Oh, you want Garchomp? You're going to work a third of a year at that. Now, I can just change the date. I mean, I can see the idea. Plus, it was in the DS. This was the thing that you had on you at all times and could just pull out and play at any time. This music is absolutely mocking me right now. 100%. And, oh, you wanted Lucario? Well, here, how about this? This is close. Here's Mr. Mime. And as a joke, we actually made it hard to catch. I told myself, I am not going to cheat and to get a Pokemon. I'm not going to do that. And I still don't want to. So I have to figure out something else. I don't know how I can trade. But no, let me show you guys this though. Let me show you guys this the page here. I have to get this to the right. No, that's the wrong page. Okay, this should be about right. There we go. I mean, let me just size it down a little bit. So this is how complicated the Safari Zone is, okay? Oh, by the way, these are the decoration items that you can get. Aren't they lovely? What the hell? Also, Celebi. Oh, the stupid picture thing it's so bad. Sarah B, please do better. No, this is a lot of work, obviously. It's fine. Hey, at least in the plains, I could get a Smeargle. Smeargle can be very versatile. Insanely versatile, okay? Like, if you want a Pokemon that can basically learn any move, it's Smeargle. Or Mew, right? But, no, Smeargle. This is where it's like, okay. This is where you have to have objects in there, which you have to do 2 safaris before you can even place an object, okay? Now these are all after like 0 days, so that's great. But you have to have 28 water objects to get Surskit. Who the hell even wants Surskit? But yeah, this is what I was looking at right here. Riolu. 10 forest objects, 14 peak objects after 70 days. You just play Pokemon XY. They just give you one. Okay, listen. I'm saying a lot of things I don't mean here. You know I like cute Pokemon, okay? Just, you got to give me a little slack here. These are the ones I don't need items for. Could get a Tauros. Oh, did you want a Azumarill? Did you want an Azurill to start that little evolution line? You got it. It's after 0 days. So that's not bad. But you got to get 5 water objects. That's actually not bad. That's actually not too bad. I could do that. I am being driven mad by this jaunty little tune. Here we go. Well, I can't turn that up because I have to like pause the game if I'm going to do that. Fine. Drive me crazy. Absolutely. Please. Yo, could get Aggron though. It's an interesting typing with Aggron, but could do that. Spheal. Oh my god. The little round baby. Okay, 1 second. Spheal requires 18 water objects in 40 days. There you go. It's like we're being scalped, but for our lifetime, like our time. This is crazy. What? Hey, look at this. Gibble. Look at this silly little guy who turns into an awesome, not as little guy. Not that many objects needed, but 100 days. So does that mean you have to place the objects, then wait 100 days, and then maybe you get it? Lapras. Oh my god, Lapras would be so cool. What area is this? The Rocky Beach. I don't even remember seeing a Rocky Beach. I'm so lost. I'm so overwhelmed right now. I don't know what to do. I am, yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot to think about. Well, I'm just trying to fix this. 100 days. 100 days for Gibble. Because Garchomp is very much goated. And actually, Garchomp would be an amazing addition to the team. Ground Dragon type is insane. Like, Earthquake, Garchomp with maxed out speed, it's crazy. Can Garchomp get Draco Meteor? Probably. Heck, I could probably get Draco Meteor. Maybe. There's Misdreavus. Misdreavus is great. Oh, we're in the forest. That's where we've been. Because we got Bellsprout, Pidgey, Mr. Mime. We've been in the forest this whole time. I have not seen the meadow. And what I'm thinking is it could be that you only spawn certain zones when you start a safari. Misdreavus would be really cool. I really like Misdreavus. It's such an awesome Pokemon. But we can't, there is no Mismagus here. You can't evolve it. There's no third or stage 2 evolution in this game, I believe. Look at this. Bagon. This is the most egregious right here. Not too many objects, but 110 days. 110 days. Are you kidding me with this? Come on. Dratini is like 0 days, but then again, you could just go somewhere else to get Dratini or Dragonair. Did I ever get a Grimer? I don't think so. This, I was actually, I will say, Natty, that I liked the idea of running 2 safaris, catching as many as I could, and then picking 1 out of each. I like that. It doesn't work with this. This is not conducive to Krogunk. Krogunk is really cool. I like Krogunk. It's a cool Pokemon. This is not conducive to getting Pokemon for a Nuzlocke. It just doesn't make sense. Breloom is another Pokemon that's great for catching Pokemon, by the way. There's so many Pokemon in this game. Larvitar! What area is this? The mountain. I think we have this area. Larvitar, though? Larvitar. Tyranitar. I know rock ground is not the best typing, but we can use that. We can use that. Larvitar is sick. It is a pseudo. Tyranitar is absolutely a pseudo legendary. Maybe. Metang, 30 days. Beldum was another one that was a certain number of days. Let me look at Beldum. Beldum's catch rate, it must be crazy. Metagross is just an amazing Pokemon. 70 days, yeah. And then Metang here in this area was how many days? 30 days. Not as bad. But if you're trying to complete your Pokedex, it's better to get Beldum so you have all 3 spots in that Pokedex done. I'm going to have to get a Sandshrew for the next quest. But God, this absolutely threw my whole plan for this stream out of whack. I was just like, I'm going to look at the Pokemon I have, and we're going to get ready to go over the Elite Four. I had no idea we even had to go to Kanto for the Elite Four. I am so like blank on knowledge for this game. It is a shame. It is a shame. I should have just played it through normally, but that would have taken like a month. Well, months, because this is already taken. I mean, I'm talking about like in days played. Yeah, you're right. We're going to try to catch a Larvitar. I did set it to morning time. So, does that sound good, guys? Tyranitar, I think that's a great addition to the team. So I need to go to the, oh, that's Wasteland. It wasn't it in the mountain area? Do we have Wasteland? No, it's in the mountain. Okay, we do have the mountain. Okay, it is the right time of day. Let's go get it. No kidding though. Tyranitar is freaking, might as well be pseudo legendary if it isn't already. In fact, I think this is the mountain area. Let's compare. Let's compare. Okay. We go back to that browser window. All right. Hello. There. Look at that. This is the exact same spot, right? Okay. All right. Let's get a Larvitar and whatever else we haven't caught before so we can dismiss them and keep Larvitar. Already got one of you. Sorry, buddy. Gonna run. If there's no Pokeball under its name, I do need to try and catch it, I guess. But at a certain point, I will have caught all the... Oh, God. Okay. Hi, Licky Tongue. Mud, I guess? To put that away before I throw the mud. Oh, God, it went right in its mouth. I'd be angry, too. Oh, no, I didn't catch Licky Tongue. That does mean I have to keep trying, which sucks. Oh. Do I throw mud again? I don't know. I don't know the meta for this, like what the process is. This might really make it angry and then it's going to run away. Oh, no, it's still sticking around. There's another Safari Ball. If I don't get to get Larvitar because of Licky Tongue, we're going to have a problem. Oh, my God. You're not even that great. Oh, okay, I'm not going to waste another ball. We're going to try one more mud and then throw a ball. Apparently 3 mud is the right number. 4, just a little too much. Nope. Already got one of you. Yeah, I know. And that's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Licky Tongue wants Gen 1, right? Yes, I think so. Yes. Excuse me. Oh my God. Okay. Come on, Larvitar. Okay, I mean, I know there's no Pokeball there, but it's just an evolution of Rattata, and I lost one of those, so we can't catch this. I think that, what is the only thing I've caught? Oh, I caught the Pidgey. God. Really? Walking out of here with just a Pidgey to show for it would be awful. Let me check this real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's not nighttime. So morning or day, we should have a chance to get Larvitar. It doesn't have percentages, so I don't know if it's just like more rare. I have no idea. These names are hilarious. Yeah, I mean, oh God, come on. All right, I'm gonna do 3 muds and throw a ball. There it is. Okay. So glad I got the Licky Tongue. You know what? I'm even going to throw a name on this thing because I already know what I would put. Licky Tongue, the licking Pokemon. Yeah, you don't say. Its long tongue, slathered with a gooey saliva, sticks to anything, so it is very useful. This is a good one. Here. Licky Tongue Depressor. There you go. We're not going to keep it if we get Larvitar. But what if we can't get Larvitar? Thank you for the posture check. Needed that. Yeah. You're too late, other Licky Tongue. Nope. See, here's what I'm worried about. It's going to be hard to find a Larvitar, and when I finally do, I won't know how many times to throw mud or whether I should throw bait. And then it can take me forever to find another one. I wish I were in a gameplay situation where the Safari didn't suck. because it looks like fun. It looks like a lot of fun. Like I could play this for hours just trying to find the right Pokemon without those limitations on me. It costs 500 to get in here. I've got like 80,000 Poke dollars or whatever. So it would be a great time if it wasn't such a terrible time for a Nuzlocke. I take great comfort in the fact that Point Crow, his Nuzlocke, when he was running the Nuzlocke Invitational ROM and trying to complete his, because they're going to do like an exhibition match with Pichal, I believe. It took him like 38 hours, and we're like 26 hours into this overall, something like that. Minus the extra hour that I spent on messing up at the beginning of the stream, which just feels great, I gotta tell you. Oh my god, please. This, okay. Neat. Larvitar? No. Rattata. He's like, that's you. I heard you calling for me, right? No. Leave. I'm realizing I'm getting all the licky tongues, I think, in this little patch. So let me try a different. Let me see if there's a patch that I haven't gone into yet. No. No. Nope, that's all of them. Please, come on. I have seen every one of these except just Larvitar has not shown up. Now, there's a way to get guaranteed or something like a better odds, and that's with like a certain number of days and some items that placed out there or whatever, but objects. I really wish that I could just play this while having one of my friends that does Pokemon stuff just on a Discord call with me, like another streamer. We do a co-stream, something like that. They walk me through it. It'd be great. We'd have a great time. We wouldn't waste time. They'd be just like, all right, now go here, check this out. Okay, here's what you do in this situation. This gym leader has these, but there's a way around this. Oh my God, that'd be so much easier. But there is a certain appeal to stumbling my way through it by myself. Give me licky tongue. Watch. Told you. Called it. Called it. But that thing has the worst breath, and it's just like, hi. Yeah, please leave. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I saw something because someone answered like just a little guide on how to catch Larvitar, because apparently it's very hard to catch. And they were like, yeah, but just go to Mount Silver if you can. Like that, you have to have 16 badges to go to Mount Silver. That is 8 badges from Johto, 8 badges from Kanto. And they said also save all your Safari Balls, run from everything else. But at this point in this area, we've caught one of everything that's already here. So like whether I caught it here or previously, it's just that hard to pull a Larvitar. And then when you do encounter one, it's hard to catch it. One thing that caught me was when I was reading it, never throw mud on the first turn with Larvitar. That's exactly what I would have done to make it more easily more catchable. Instead, they say throw a ball, pray that it does not run or that you catch it. Second, throw bait to make it stay longer. Then throw a ball. It's like these steps that I'm going to try to follow. Because, oh my God, this is just, if I do encounter it, I'm going to be so upset if I just immediately lose it. I will then immediately lose it in the other sense. In fact, that might just happen anyway. Oh boy. I can't imagine being someone who's very well versed in this game watching me do this. Just as a grown adult playing something technically aimed at kids as a game and just like doing terribly. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They just keep coming after me. Which is just great. Chat, is this worth it? Please just tell me, is this worth it? I've got a pretty good team. The only thing I wanted was a fighting type, and that's not what we're even hunting right now. Okay, all right. So, to get Riolu in Pokemon SoulSilver, you must catch it in the Safari Zone and evolve it. Got that part already, but because Riolu cannot be found in the wild naturally, you will need to place 4 forest blocks and 10 peak or rock objects in the meadow area of the Safari Zone. Wait 70 real-world days, which we can change. We can just change the time. We can change the date. We can do that. For them to settle, then use the level 45 plus repel trick. I just want Lucario, man. I just want one of my favorite Pokemon. I just want that, but it's whatever. Maybe the Larvitar was the friends you made along the way. Yes. Just this weird parasect crab mushroom monster right behind me. That's the real Larvitar. You're the trainer, Braythorn, and you have to make the decision. I just can't stand being taunted by this music. It's so... Okay, first off, this is Larvitar right here. That's a weird looking Larvitar. It just let itself go a little bit, okay? Okay, first off, this first Safari is a wash. It is just to do the little quest to get a Geodude. The second Safari is also gonna be just for the quest to get a Sandshrew, just for Baoba, okay? Baoba, that guy. You know the guy. That's what that one's for. We're just getting those out of the way. They do not count, and the 2 Pokemon that I caught here cannot be added to any team. Done. Yes. You're right. I'm the trainer. I decide. I am the Nuzlocke runner here. I decide. I have to go and actually get the Geodude that I caught. Put it in my party where it doesn't belong. Oh, man. Did it hear me? I hope so. And then bring it to Balba, because he just doesn't trust anybody, apparently. Even then, I'm not opposed to the idea of this going on because it's just like 90s game design made because they really wanted people to take their time and play the game a lot and that stuff, which like for a Nuzlocke, true. Oh, there it is. All right, guys, this is what's happening. We're finally replacing our starter with a Geodude. You knew it was going to come one day. You knew it was happening. It's just, you can't say no to Geodude. Yeah, I can. Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Geodude. You've passed the first test. Huh? Didn't I tell you that there were 2 tests? That's right. Becoming an owner is not that easy. The second test is, well, I am still preparing for it. I'll let you know once it's ready. You'll need to wait just a little. I'll call you with the Poke Gear. Wait. Just wait. Just wait a little. Just wait. Give it, what, 30 days. I'll call you in 30 days, buddy. Who has that kind of time? Not us. Oh, my God. Okay, listen up, everybody. This has been a very frustrating session with the Nuzlocke. I don't know if you could tell. I do tend to sort of have the poker face going on. Just keep things professional and chill. And yeah, obviously, I was really frustrated with this one. So I need to reassess whether I actually need any of these Pokemon on my team. I'm going to take some time watching people play through the Elite Four and reading up on the Elite Four, seeing what are the ideal Pokemon for me to take with me so we can win this thing. Because I've put 14 streams into this. And I also need to just, like, I want to convey here, okay? After I get this maddening music out of my ears. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I just want to convey, I really do like this game. It is very cool and it's very, and there's so much to do. As a kid, if I'd had this, I'd have lost my mind. It's amazing. But there are some things here that didn't age well. Oops, hold on. There's too much green on the screen here and it's messing with, you guessed it, my green screen. There we go. Still some. There we go. It's gone now. Why is it still doing that a little bit? Anything else green? No. Sorry, I can't tolerate that. 1 second. Got it. Done. Okay. So look, of course I'm finishing this Nuzlocke. I'm going to finish this Nuzlocke and I want to do it in an epic fashion, right? A team I can be proud of. Just understand, yes, we're coming up on, we have 8 gym badges. We're coming up on the Elite Four. We're not close to done. This game has 2 regions, including the region from Gen 1, Kanto, with 8 more gyms there and gym leaders to take down. And then like an epic final battle and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so like I need to sit and think for a bit, look at what we've got, look at what I've got right now, look at what's coming up look at like ideal team build outs. This is the kind of research Nuzlockers do. I'm not even doing calcs here, damage calcs, to make sure whatever move I'm doing is going to knock out my opponent. That is the kind of thing that happens with experienced Nuzlockers. They're here doing damage calculations if they have these stat boosts up against this resisted or not resisted damage, and like plus these bonuses, stab, all that stuff. I'm not doing any of that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and start doing that right now. Not in my first one. This is a vibe check. I'm seeing how it is, kind of getting a feel for it. You know, you guys get to see me run this and decide for yourself whether you find it entertaining or not, right? Because there's other stuff to do other than Nuzlocke, like playing certain ROM hacks, like Too Many Types, Infinite Fusion, other really fun stuff that we could do. Infinite Fusion, I have been wanting to play that game for like a couple of years now, since it first came out. I gotta ask, was this more frustrating than Dragon's Den? I would say the extreme speed thing was close because that was strictly me. 100% my fault. Dragon's Den is kind of like partially my fault for not knowing what I need to do with like a 25-year-old game or whatever. Or 20-year-old. When was a remake? Whatever. The other part of it though is like the game. Yeah. Anyway, I think I know exactly what I need to do at this juncture. Something I didn't get to do on the Friday stream. You know, rip some packs. Because I have been sitting on this, not literally. Other Crystal Gathering box. I need to see if I got the Sylveon. Because I can't afford to buy another one of those. So if I didn't get it, I'm not getting it. But I need to know. I might trade for it eventually. Are y'all with me on this? We rip some packs? Don't be silly. Of course you are. Where is my... Hold on. All right, 1 second. Be right back. Okay. It's funny, I've had my top-down camera on this whole time because I keep thinking I'm going to rip packs and then I keep not doing it. It's a pretty fun effect. It really is. It is very fun. Where are you guys at? There we go. So here's the question. Should I try to do like a mega stack, like a mega pack for this? Or no, we'll go one by one because they're 10 card packs. Those are, yeah, why am I so off center with this? Like this is centered right here. Let me fix that. Well, it'd be a little bit much to fix it. I'll just be at a little bit of an angle. It's fine. Because I have to like change the cropping and everything. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, now my chair decides to start sinking. Awesome. I really need to change to the other chair that I have, which is, it's a really nice one, but this one was just a little bit more comfortable. But the other one is a black mesh chair, which will not reflect light. as much, so it won't have the green screen splash on it, or the green light splash on it from the monitor. So that'll be good. Also, I was able to turn down that light right there, my rim light, to just like 2%. That's the level we're getting right here. I feel like it's actually 1% low, so I'm going to bring it up by 1%. Yeah, I know it's already running. Open it, please. There we go. A little bit more. Okay. Oh, well, that's a lot of extra recording. Sorry. Let me just boop and boop. There we go. Okay. A while back, I opened a box of Pokemon's Chinese set called Crystal Gathering, which is essentially prismatic evolutions for the Chinese market. And there is a card in there I really, really want. We opened that box and I got, instead of the one I wanted, we got a really incredible Ogerpon SIR as our box hit. Now here, what I am looking for is the card that they made just for the Chinese market, which is a Sylveon card, which is my favorite evolution. So I'd really like to get that one. I have one box left, and we're going to open this up, and let's see if I get it. This may be my last chance because I'm right now maybe slowing down a little bit on buying products to open up. So yeah, I'm not going to be getting any more of this. So let's hope for some magic here. And yes, we are going to open all 10 packs, 10 cards each. And let's see what we get. Oops. Perfect. All right. Here we go. Pack number 1. I'm going to just go through these normally because, again, I forgot the pack trick. I think it's like 4 cards. I don't know, but here we go. Pack number 1. Okay, now I've opened a lot of prismatic evolutions, unfortunately. So I do have most of these. Oh, cool. That reminds me of the Larvitar that I am trying. It's not Tyranitar, but it's I don't know, cybernetic cousin from the future. Pheasantipity, Dragapult EX. It's a scary card. I've played many of those decks before. Against them anyway. It's very difficult. Okay, how many was that? So it's 1, 2, 3 cards to the front. All right, I'll try that. 3 cards to the front. Should be the pack trick. But nothing really in the first pack. Okay. Oh, these are super. These well, slightly bent. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, starting off with Amarys here. Okay. Aegislash, Halucha. Okay, Iron Valiant EX. So it is 3 cards to the front. That is the way it works. Okay, let me actually... I mean, the EXs are technically hits. So, but they have an EX in every pack, like just like the high-class box from Japan. This is basically a very similar thing. Cypher Maniac's code breaking. Area 0 underpants. Leafeon. You! Where were you in the Safari Zone? I'm playing a Nuzlocke of SoulSilver right now, and it's ooh, okay. Pokeball Bramblin. Right on. Call that a hit. Okay, and Noctowl. And okay, Umbreon EX. Not the Umbreon we would like, but it's a nice Umbreon. Of course, yes, there is the Sunbreon in this set because it is Prismatic Evolutions. But you cannot get the Sylveon that they have in this set in the English set. So that's what we want from this. But any evolution from this is going to be good. This is what I'm talking about. If it's kind of, it feels a little bit bent, but it's nothing severe. Like if you're trying to grade cards, which is not something that I do, but if you are trying to grade cards, there are ways, safe ways to flatten cards. So that's really like one of the least egregious things to deal with. This Dunsparce is very in demand. It's like in every set that you need to get accelerate your card draws. And I'm not even talking to you. Revavroom and Pecharunt EX is also a good card for decks that can utilize damage to your benched Pokemon and the moves of like moving your Pokemon from the bench to the active spot if you don't mind giving it just a little bit of poison damage. One, two, three. How many do we have left? Okay, this is number 5 right here. Colress's Tenacity. Glaceon. Okay, we just keep going through it. Keep going through it. Dreepy. Okay. Pokeball Chen Pao. Nice. You get the... Okay, another Beat of Ruin there. Very cool. Okay, and we get Jolteon EX. Look at that. Okay, so now we have 2 of the Evolution EXs, interestingly enough. Okay, Larry, what's up? Grookey, Charcadet, Hoot Hoot. Okay, that is actually pretty cool for Alligator. I like the art for that. For Alligator Hollow, Dusk Noir. Oh, we got an Ace spec. Yeah, okay, well, that's cool. Can't use it, unfortunately, but that's the prime catcher right there. See, this looks like, oh, it's actually perforated here. So let me try doing it this way. Not my favorite way to open these because it always feels like this right here. I am totally like dinging the corner of the card. Yeah, that's not my way. I'm going to keep opening them the way I have been. That's fine. Yeah, that doesn't feel good at all. It's just too much of the sealed pack at the top to rip cleanly. Applin, Bronzor, Powdon. Okay, getting to the hollows here. And okay, well, Walking Wake EX. Getting all the EXs and an Ace spec. We have 2 packs left, 3 packs left. We have not hit our we've not gotten our box hit yet from this. No secret rare. No, and I did get an SIR in the first box. So I am expecting another one here, hopefully. I don't think that's unreasonable to expect from these. Safest way to flatten a card is to drop a concrete brick on it from an approximate height of around 500 meters. Flattens it beautifully. I didn't say disintegrates it, but okay. I feel like I could be a little more zoomed in here. There we go. Abra. Cottony. Miltank. That's a yeah, there you go. Miltank Hollow. Okay. Miraidon. Okay. And okay. All right. Go. Yo! Oh! No! No way! No way! We got it! Let's go! Oh my god. That is the card. This is the card. This is the one. That's it. No way. Oh my god. Okay, hi, Sylveon. Hello. This is the Chinese exclusive Sylveon SAR. Right? In case you hadn't seen that yet, there it is in my hands. Oh my god, it is beautiful. Jeez. Okay. Ow. Ow, my voice. But lordy, look at that. Hold up. I just realized something. Give me a second because I didn't lower my camera back. Whatever. This is fine. Just zoom in this way. Here we go. We got to get a good close-up of this. There it is. The Chinese exclusive Sylveon. I still have 2 packs. Still got 2 packs, but okay. I don't know what to say. Look, like sometimes it's just so you just sometimes I don't know. I'm not always this lucky, but man, when it hits, it hits. Holy crap. All right, I don't always do this, but I got to know. I got to know. Hold on a second. I got to know. You would want to know too. Is it even here? Where is it? Can someone drop the value of this real quick in chat? I mean, I'm a little out of my brain right now. Yeah, okay. Look, here's the thing. I've been a little bit more limited in my means lately. I ordered these a while back, anticipating that I'd probably be able to order more if I couldn't get the Sylveon, which was I never do chase cards. 2 boxes. This is just my second one. This is just my second one. And it's chase over. It was the same thing with the last gem pack and the Captain Pikachu. What is going on? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I guess we'll keep opening. Like that's yeah, let's finish these up. Okay, there we go. Second to last pack. Watch, do they have God packs? Or this is gonna be a God pack now. No, that's my luck. That's actually my luck for the month. Done. Right there. Look, if you're like, well, he's shaking. I have essential tremors. My hands are usually have a little bit of tremor to them. But yeah, I was extra shaky for that one. There is no freaking way. No, I thought, okay, yeah, all right. Well, here we go. Let's keep it rolling. That's crazy. Oh my god. Don't be mad, okay? I don't be mad, guys. I know sometimes I get ridiculously lucky. I'm sorry, but I'm also very happy right now because things are changing for me, and it's like I'm not gonna be able to do this all the time anymore. So that was like, it's like, it felt good. 219. There you go. That's what it's being listed for right now? Okay. That's awesome. That's really cool. For a card that's not in English? Yeah. I don't trust myself with this last pack. Yeah. Just make sure. Okay, nothing there. And there we go. Perfect. Thanks for checking that out. I appreciate it. I do still have my booster box of Pitch Black, and I had pre-ordered an ETB that'll arrive eventually. But aside from that, and the 21st, there is a Sam's Club release of insane boxes of Ascended Heroes for a ridiculously low price. I'm going to camp that out. Like, I'm talking about a box that is probably going to go for like $400. It's like $50. I just got to camp outside Sam's for a bit. So there is that coming up. But after that, we are taking a good little break. But we have like enough for like 250 shorts or more, plus long form videos, everything. So we got to get all caught up with that. And then there you go. Okay, Pokeball Bronzong. Cool. I love getting... Prismatic Evolutions have the best Pokeball and Master Ball style ever. All right. Okay, 0. Okay, we got a little EVEX to finish it off. That is so perfect. Thematically, this is the card to finish it off with, an EVEX. And oh my goodness, the crown jewel of this whole set right here with the Simplified Chinese exclusive Sylveon, my favorite evolution. Hold on a second. I will be right back. Just to let you know, just to validate this for you. 1 second. As soon as I found out that, because my girlfriend loves Build-A-Bear, once I found out that for the 30th, Build-A-Bear was doing different evolutions at different times throughout the year, I was like, when is the Sylveon? So, as a little friend to add to our set somewhere, there we go. There's a Sylveon. So, yeah, favorite evolution. It's just, it's cute, it's happy, it cares about the emotions of the people around it. It's a great Pokemon. So, also, in VGC, insanely powerful. So, yeah, there you go. There's your verification, if that mattered. But now I have I don't know. I couldn't think of a better Sylveon card to put in the Pokédex. So that's going to be an amazing addition right there. And it would be an amazing addition to have you added to our community. So get subscribed or hit follow if you have not already, so that you don't miss the next one. Speaking of next one, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Oh my God. Crazy, 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 crazy. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I had been going through, actually, Nadia, until we really started getting into conversation, you, me, and Onwar on making the content and stuff, I'd be getting to so much self-doubt and all this stuff about whether I'm doing the right thing. But then something like this happens, and it's like, do I have luck like this in any other aspect of my life? Not particularly. I don't have a bad life or anything, but like, just these crazy, crazy surges of luck are just, I need to be doing this. I feel like I'm doing the right thing here. So it's really great to have something like that just come in and be like, no, dude, you keep doing this. Even if you don't get the big hits, like, I don't have to get big hits for me to feel that way. It's just, it helps. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. All these EXs that I can't play and the A spec, that does make me kind of sad. I do collect these Pokeball and Master Ball prismatic cards, just because I love the style of it so much. These, and then like the Black Bolt White Flare hollow pattern across the whole card is really cool. I like that a lot. So I collect that too. Eventually I'll have basically a Pokeball / Master Ball binder or something, just because I love all those cards. It's just a really cool style. Do y'all know how long I was sitting on that box? Again, not literally. I've had that box sitting there for like, I don't know, 3 weeks since it arrived, and I had ordered it. I waited a while for that. So like crazy, 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 crazy. Chris, at least hopefully you have a fun place to chill here, where if things get you know, a little heavy elsewhere, you can put that down when you're hanging out here, and we can have a good time. You know what I mean? I mean, hopefully that's the kind of vibe that you get, and you feel welcome here, because you absolutely are. The thing about it is, it's not ignoring your problems to set them down for a bit. It's healthy. It's like someone who is like someone who's exercising a lot. You have to give yourself a day to heal, a cheat day to eat whatever you want. That kind of thing is what empowers us to take care of the things around us that seem overwhelming. You have to unwhelm yourself. Get to regular levels of whelm. And you know what? Hanging out with a cool community and doing fun stuff, that is like one of the best ways to do that. So hopefully all of y'all feel like this is a place where you can do that. But yeah, that was awesome. That was exactly what I needed. Ooh, boy. And after that Nuzlocke, yikes. But I mean, of course, at this point, there's not that many people here. Those of you who are here, thank you. You're awesome. As if you didn't already know that. But we're going to go ahead and end it here. I have, honestly, what I should focus on right now is getting the Pokedex all caught up. I'm way behind on that. But I might just get some rest and do that tomorrow. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you very much. And I look forward to hanging out with y'all, of course, now 4 times a week, which I hope that's been fun for y'all, that I added another streaming day. But that's it for tonight. We're not going to raid. Not a whole lot of people here, but I look forward to Tuesday, where we have our kind of regular stream. I really need to get into TCG Live, the new bracket, the new ladder and everything. So I'm going to do that and talk about PCs or whatever. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week. Thank you for sharing the beginning of it here with us. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Till then, take care. Where's my button? There it is. It's the new Stream Deck thing. It's
Let's go, nerds!